saying he is not to be dismissed. Well, I mean, it's hard to say sack him after a 5-goal win, right? Yeah, also we're being told to invest in agriculture infrastructure in order to sustain the drop in food inflation. And we're hearing that from Professor Godfred Bokbin. Yep, smart suggestion there. PIAC is urging governments to correct the long-standing legal breach, which of course is in the stabilization fund. What legal breach are they talking about? There's only one place to find out, and it's where you already are, right here on the Super Morning Show on Joy. My name is Kujo Yankson. On behalf of the team, I welcome you to everybody's favorite breakfast. Good morning, Ghana.
Can you hear this song? If you hear this song, get your kicks on. No time, my brother, we gone. We gone. You know, we need a grow no more. We know for waste time for no pagan brothers. No more. They go see we for countryside. If be there, they go see we go. They go follow man them go. For countryside. If be there, they go see we go. They go follow man them go. For countryside. If you try to go see me, you can follow my damn go. For countryside. If you try to go see me, you can follow my damn.
Hello, good morning and welcome to Joy News at 6. It's live on Joy 99.7 FM, hits 103.9 FM in Accra, Love 99.5 in Kwasi, and all 16 regions of Ghana via our various affiliates. Also live on myjoyonline.com, X Spaces, YouTube, and on Facebook. Coming up, Ministry of Labour, Jobs and Employment vows to address all administrative lapses that led to delay in the payment of salaries for teachers and nurses.
Between now and the next 1 month, at least before the end of the year, we will address the problem and you will get back to work happy and committed.
Also coming up, lawyers for the NPP's Ashanti Regional Chairman confident of securing his release today after High Court granted him bail over his alleged involvement in illegal mining 3 days ago.
We have met all the conditions. We are only awaiting the local to submit the passport to the registry of the court as ordered by the court.
Meanwhile, the NPP holds ballot to decide the positions of the 5 flag-bearer aspirants ahead of the 2026 presidential primary in business.
IMF reached a staff-level agreement with government after concluding 5th program review, paving the way for the release of more than $300 million in the coming days. We've got details on the Joy Business Report.
And just 13 days more to the Ecobank Joy News Habitat Fair. Cool prices, amazing discounts and prime locations. That's what Ultimate Land Hub is assuring you.
Least you can get is 18,000 Ghana cedis. You would get amazing discount offers.
These and more with me, Mami Nyamiche Thompson. Stay. Now, the Labour, Jobs and Employment Ministry says it is taking steps to resolve all administrative issues responsible for the delay in paying teachers and nurses. Speaking at the Ghana Health and Labour Summit in Accra, Minister for Labour, Jobs and Employment Dr. Abdul Rashid Pelpo said his ministry is working closely with the Ministries of Education, Health and Finance to resolve the challenges affecting salary payments.
We are working towards ending this problem of unpaid. We acknowledge the fact that young people as they are need to start life and need to be comfortable working for what they have been employed to do, and so we are doing everything to make it possible that we solve this problem before the end of the year.
So again, for Mutala and Eric, your assurance to them is that before the end of the year they'll be paid.
They will be satisfied.
You heard Minister for Labour, Jobs and Employment, Dr. Abdul Rashid Pelpo. Now, lawyers for the NPP's Ashanti Regional Chairman, Bernard Entry Boatey, also known as Chairman Wontumi, are confident of securing his release today after 3 days in detention. Chairman Wontumi remains in custody as his lawyers ensure bail requirements are verified. He is accused of engaging in illegal mining activities in the Tano Nimri Forest and in Samirboy, both in the western region. Mr. Andy Apiakubi is his lead counsel.
Yes, we have met all the conditions, including the verification and the evaluation. All the reports have been submitted. We are only awaiting the local to submit the passport to the registry of the court as ordered by the court. So we are very hopeful that by tomorrow, local will also submit the passport to the court, and that will bring finality to the process.
Now, the New Patriotic Party will today conduct balloting to determine the positions of its 5 presidential aspirants on the ballot paper for its January 31, 2026 primary. The National Elections Committee is meeting the aspirants or their representatives at the party headquarters for the exercise. The General Secretary has also told all candidates who met in the July 29 guidelines would take part, stressing that the procedures are rooted in the party's constitution and must be respected by all. Now, residents of the Wa municipality are happy with the arrest of 2 suspects linked to the killing of 16 residents. The suspects, Sharif Abdullah and Mahamoud Lamin, confessed to killing mentally challenged and security guards in the Savannah region. Now, some excited residents want the police to be steadfast. Listen to some of them speak to Upper West Regional Correspondent Rafiq Salam.
I'm over happy. They are doing what we want. The way they arrested the 2 suspects, we know that maybe if some are hiding any place, maybe they can get them and add. Though they are commending the police for the arrest of the 2 suspects, it is their belief that many more are out there who they will want the police to go for. They should investigate. If they investigate, I know they will catch them. Because as you are seeing the case, the way the case is, it's not like the boys alone. I learned that they have some big cars because the people that they arrested, I know they can do the work, but some people are their back.
Now, the Minister for Government Communications, Felix Kwasi, says government has issued strong directives to security agencies to ensure the safety of journalists. And at the launch of the 29th GJA Awards in Accra, he reaffirmed government's commitment to protecting media practitioners as they uphold accountability and transparency in governance.
In recent times too, we've had challenges with assaults on media practitioners. There are sections of our society who continue to view the media as nosy and people who should not get close to their activities, and therefore I want to abuse the rights of media practitioners. Thankfully, in more recent times, we've not heard of such reports. That is because firm instructions have been issued to all state security agencies to reform the way in which they relate to the media and to show a bit more courtesy than they are doing at the moment.
GJA President Albert Kwabena Jomfo urged journalists to remain firm, impartial and fearless in their reportage, particularly on security and environmental issues.
Ghana stands at a crossroad. We face threats of environmental degradation, social discord and misinformation. The menace of illegal mining continues to ravage our lands and poison our rivers, threatening not only our natural heritage but the very survival of our people. Peace and security, the cornerstones of our national stability, are tested daily by the forces of division, extremism and disinformation. It is within this context that the media must rise firm, fearless and fair as custodians of truth.
The latest Pure Earth report on mercury and other heavy metals impact assessment has found dangerous levels of mercury vapor in the air across some illegal mining communities. The report shows concentrations far above accepted safety limits. Health experts warn that inhaled mercury is more potent than other forms and could trigger a public health crisis in mining areas where mercury is heated to extract gold. Michael Ashale reports for this week's Clean Air.
They have polluted rivers, destroyed forests, and left the earth scarred. But a new report by Pure Earth reveals that the damage runs deeper. The Pure Earth report warns that danger is in the air. Reverend Dr. Esmond Kwasi has spent years studying mercury contamination.
We've seen, the mercury vapor in the air as much as 150. So this is really concerning.
When mercury is heated, it turns into vapor, a gas that is both colorless and odorless. But the moment it's inhaled, it becomes a toxin the body cannot handle. To understand the impact, I spoke with Dr. Denzel Tay.
When it comes to mercury, it's purely toxic. Your body has no use for it, and so it begins a process that can lead to death.
He explains that while mercury in food or water is dangerous, inhaling the vapor is far worse, a point echoed by senior lecturer and health toxicologist Dr. John Ako Mensah.
But when you inhale it, it's a different thing altogether. The effect can be immediate.
Mercury, the invisible price of gold, is now the poison in the air we all share. This story was a collaboration with New Narratives. Funding was provided by the Clean Air Fund, which had no say in the story's content. For Joy News, Michael Ashali.
It's just 13 days more to the EcoBank Joy News Habitat Fair, and while some are choosing to buy homes and others are choosing to build, if you need that land at a prime area and at a very cool price, the best option from among the rest is Ultimate Land Hub. Here's what they have for you.
We brought amazing discount offers ranging from 26%, 16.5%, and then 12.5%.
Since we are talking numbers, on the average, what is the least I can get a plot of land from you?
Oh, the least you can get is 18,000 Ghana cedis.
I want to give it to me. Okay. After you show it, just 18,000 Ghana cedis for a plot at Shire Hills.
18,000.
Well, you don't want to miss those discounts. Catch Ghana's biggest housing fair, the EcoBank Joy News Habitat Fair, from October 23 to 26 at the Accra International Conference Center. I am Amiesi Nyamiche Thompson. Up next is business on the Super Morning Show.
Oh, jump on now. Go. Ah, go me. At what time will you come back where I don't hear the sound of your car? Why you buy new car?
No, I not change my car. It be the same ride. It be the fuel way I change. Way one shouts it. Ever since I started using the all-new Excellium Premium Fuel, fortified with 3-in-1 action. Oh, Joe, now my car they run like electric car. No, it's so.
This is the type of fuel where they want to. Cause now engine they cost. Where they want for way if I buy it, go protect my engine. And with the small way I buy, I go drive, sir.
Absolutely. It's like strapping a turbocharger to your engine and giving it a protector. And what they bust my mind, Seth, be the 3-in-1 action, no? Excellium, they prevent up to 99% of deposit. It be anti-wear, some be anti-corrosion. Won't pay when I open them.
Hey, so where can I find this magical fuel?
Just head over to any Total Energy service station and your car will thank you.
Hey, then make a finish my gobe fast, then rush go Total Energies. My friend, but why your hand my gobe inside?
I give you info. Make a fill the gobe too small.
The go.
Excellium is designed to protect your car engine, decrease fuel consumption, and lower CO2 emissions. Don't say fuel, say Excellium. Choose Excellium, choose quality.
See, your rich auntie gets more from Absa. Your childhood friend gets more from Absa. Your favorite uncle gets more from Absa. Your roommates gets more from Absa. Digital solutions get more from Absa. Rewards be bring get more from Absa. 5-star treatment get more from Absa. Preferential rate get more from Absa. Easy banking and no ane Absa. Instant loans and no ane Absa. Bank papa party and no ane Absa. FTK account and get more from Absa. Yes! Join thousands of Absa customers enjoying priority treatment, preferential rates, amazing rewards, and seamless digital solutions to help you write the next big chapter of your story. Sign up for an Absa account today and get more. Your story matters. Absa.
Brushing gets more fun with your kids with the new Pepsodent Kids toothpaste. Give your smiles protection that lasts. Grab yours today from a store near you. This advert is FDA approved.
After a long flight, Safari Homes gives you the peace to unwind. A short drive from the airport, convenient for all. For nature lovers, Safari Valley Resort is a hidden gem, surrounded by lush greenery and luxury amenities. A place where you can truly escape. Now for water adventure, Aqua Safari Resort has it all. Jet skis, canoe rides, kayaking, and a visit to the estuary. And for more excitement, Safari Eco Park is the perfect place to get closer to some amazing animals.
Visit Safari World in Ghana, together bringing you closer to nature.
Big news! Star Oil is now the largest oil marketing company in Ghana.
Wow, that's huge!
Yes, so the largest distributor of petroleum products in Ghana. Ever since I switched to Star Oil, my car runs smoother. The fuel lasts longer, no strange engine sound, just clean, powerful performance.
Oh, same here. I used to refill every 3 days until I switched to Star Oil. Now, my fuel lasts way longer. I don't know what magic is inside, but my car loves it.
Exactly. It's not magical. From Accra to Kumasi to Tamale, Star Oil day everywhere with 240 filling stations and counting. That's why more Ghanaians are choosing Star Oil.
Hey, my tank is almost empty. I am heading to Star Oil right now before the queue starts.
I'm right behind you, Amma.
We set out with a mission to serve better and lead boldly. We're proud to say we are Ghana's #1 oil marketing company. To our loyal Star savers across the country, thank you for believing in us. Star Oil, quality and affordable fuels for all.
Your family's health should never be a worry, no matter where you are in the world. Are you a Ghanaian in the diaspora, a foreign resident in Ghana, or a Ghanaian looking for the perfect health insurance plan for yourself or your family in Ghana? Then the Apex Ebusiapa Health Cover is what you need. A comprehensive health insurance plan to protect your loved ones. From hospital stays to life-saving treatments, we ensure quality healthcare at an affordable cost. Apex Ebusiapa Health Cover. You don't just send love home, you secure it. Visit Apex Health Insurance at Zion House, Boundary Road, Shashi East Legon, or call 0540-128-256 or 0501-683912. Apex Ebusiapa Health Plan. Global love, local care.
Mafu?
Hey, happy Friday. Good morning. How are you doing?
You never say happy Monday. You people.
That's not how I feel about Monday.
You people are Monday racists. Eh? You never say happy Monday. Anyway.
Yeah.
I'm happy on Mondays, even if you are not. But it's good to see you.
Yeah, it's good to see you too. What's up?
The week is ending hard.
Yes, it is.
Yes. So today's conversation, I think, is the one I've been looking forward to the most this week, right? Where we talk about surviving cancer.
Oh.
Right? Showing that it's actually possible. And I mean, I'm excited most about our guest.
Tell me about
right. This is someone who today helps people to cope and survive with cancer. She's a healthcare medical professional herself who has survived it.
Oh, that's great.
Yeah. So I mean, you can't get a better, resource person for this conversation.
Yeah.
And we put out a flyer that she was going to be on the show. Do you know how many people called me and they were like, "Oh, that's my friend, oh, that's my girl."
Wow.
So when she comes, look after her, okay? Everybody was calling. My own sister Called me. Oh, that's my chick. You know, you've got. I said, hey, okay. Her husband messaged me. My wife is coming on your show. Look, hey, Charlie, she has fans, Papa.
She does. She does. Looking forward to having her.
Absolutely. And I mean, she's the beauty of it is that she's got not only her own story, but because of the work she does, she's got lots and lots of stories, right, to tell us about hope. What it's like to get through this horrible ordeal. So we're looking forward to that.
Oh yeah, we're looking forward to that. Thank you so much, SMS team, for putting the spotlight on cancer this week. It's been great. It's been great.
Yeah, it has.
Yeah.
And that's not all we're talking about this morning, by the way. Lots of other things also on our minds. Felix Kwachufusu says that this government will not stifle free speech. I mean, I think that's one of the things that the president signals quite strongly, right? That he is not against those who say things against him, right? But it's never the problem is never at the top. You know what I mean?
That's true.
It's never at the top. It's always some random cousin of some minister who lives in the village somewhere who's waiting for minister to bring cash, and then suddenly the media is criticizing minister's project, it's not going to happen anymore. Cash is not coming anymore. Then journalists must get slapped.
They take social media and then
that's actually the real threat. It's not just about whether or not a leader is going to stifle free speech, and it's good that President Mahama does not have that attitude at all. Well, it doesn't appear to have that attitude, but the problem is with the followers. Yeah. All right, we'll get into it today.
Okie doke.
All right, so for the 6 a.m. news, as always, we're grateful to Total Energies. Total, we go the extra mile for you. Absa Bank Ghana Limited, your story matters. And Valex Lease, affordable document management solutions. For the Joy Business Report, which Akpafu Sabutizi and Co. That would be a nice law firm's name. Akpafu Sabutizi and Co. You know your case will go to appeal.
Charlie.
Okay. The Joy Business Report is brought to you by Omni Basic Bank, not just another bank. Safari Valley Resort, bringing you closer to nature. Akpafu Sabutizi and Co. Pro bono. You get what you pay for.
You never lose a case. Never.
All right, trumpets.
This morning, I want to celebrate one of our own who graduated last Friday.
Yes, he did.
Frank
Jojo did. Frank Fatan.
He doesn't
look like a Frank at all. But Frank Jojo Enti, who of course is one of the linchpins of the Super Morning Show production team. Last Friday graduated.
Back the masters in
yes.
digital communications.
I believe so.
A marketing strategy.
Yes.
I think so.
He's now qualified not only to be government communications minister, but he's also qualified to be minister for communication. I mean, Jojo Enti, at least we know that he knows the difference between a price reduction and a promo package.
Charlie.
At least that one day they've taught him.
Maybe he should come in and tell us, educate us.
Jojicals.
Yeah.
Jojicals. He's running away.
But he's a great guy, hardworking guy, always here in the morning, sorting us out. We appreciate him.
Yeah. He looks after us all.
Yeah.
Jojo, thank you so much. And congratulations.
Congratulations, yes.
So, to Frank Jojo Enti, future communications minister, trumpets!
Hi, good morning. Welcome to the Joy Business Report. Coming up, IMF reaches staff level agreement with government after concluding fifth program review, paving way for the release of more than $300 million in the coming days. Also coming up, banks reveal CD has made significant gains on interbank market, flowing drastic changes to the Bank of Ghana's market interventions. And in our business journal, we'll tell you about the newly discovered Bahankwa waterfall set to boost ecotourism in the country. Details coming up. My name is Daryl Kwao. Thanks for being with us. Hello to our friends listening from Koforidua on KTU Radio. The IMF has reached a staff level agreement with the government of Ghana after concluding its fifth review of the country's program. We have details in the following Joy Business analysis.
Now, based on analysis of Ghana's program and the key criteria that was on the table for the fifth review, then one can conclude that a staff level agreement has been reached with the IMF. We can also talk about progress made in the area of inflation, ongoing structural reforms, economic growth, and arrears clearance issues, and the fact that the Bank of Ghana is not lending to the government of Ghana. So, based on these key variables, we can say that an announcement should be made by the IMF staff later today about this development. Now, during the review this week, the IMF also highlighted Ghana's commitment to fiscal discipline, financial stability on the part of the Bank of Ghana. In layman's terms, we can say that Ghana has passed the fifth review. However, this is at the staff level. So if the report is accepted by the executive board of the IMF next week, that should lead to the release of more than $300 million to Ghana. That should hit Bank of Ghana's account before the middle of this month.
The city has made some significant gains against the dollar and other currencies on the interbank market over the past 2 days. The development has seen the interbank rates drop to 12 cedis 20 pesos. Now, this is due to recent changes made to the Bank of Ghana's dollar auction program and market intervention. John Ewa is chief executive of the Ghana Association of Banks. He spoke on PM Express Business Edition.
The key driving force for speculation is volatility. So anything that you can do to take out volatility will then immediately impact speculation. And one way of dealing with the volatility is to improve supply. And now this action will improve supply, which should then reduce the volatility. And once volatility reduces, you will not be paid, and then you want to change some of your CDs into dollars because you are stored as value. And the dollar cannot be a store of value in a CD regime. The only legal tender in Ghana is the Ghana CD. So if you are paid and you don't have any need for dollar and you are looking for dollar to buy, you are perpetrating fraud and crime. And I believe the system should fish you out.
Chief Executive of the Ghana Association of Banks, John Ewa. Now, Managing Director of the Ghana Stock Exchange, Abnamwa, has advised listed companies to take advantage of technological advancement to improve gains on the capital market. Highlighting the importance of technology, Amwa pointed out that the evolution of emerging technology will continue to disrupt the market. Speaking at the Ring the Bell for Financial Literacy campaign, she expressed optimism that stricter regulation will be crucial to check fraud associated with the expansion of technology.
Technology continues to reshape the financial landscape, from digital trading platforms and blockchain applications to cryptocurrencies and AI-driven investment tools. Innovation has made finance accessible, faster, efficient, and inclusive. However, this progress also brings new challenges, such as cybersecurity threats, cyber fraud, and the growing influence of unregulated digital assets or investment platforms. Unregulated, and people are busy putting their money into these platforms. These developments make financial literacy more important than ever, especially for the youth who shape the future of our markets.
Abnamwa is Managing Director of the Ghana Stock Exchange. Meanwhile, Roman Rich School emerged winners of the Ring the Bell for Financial Literacy Maiden Debate. In other news, the Center for Environmental Management and Sustainable Energy has asked government to take immediate action to renew interest in Ghana's oil exploration and production sector. This follows the Public Interest and Accountability Committee's semi-annual report, which showed that Ghana has not attracted new investors in the petroleum upstream sector since 2018. Speaking to Joy Business, Executive Director for the Center, Benjamin Insia, said it is important to examine the situation and help attract investors into Ghana's oil space.
We need to really look at the space because our oil sector, especially the upstream, is collapsing. And if appropriate measures or interventions are not applied within the shortest possible time, we won't even have upstream again. An upstream that was doing about 71 million barrels in 2019 is now doing 48 in 2024. And even in the first half of 2025, is doing about 18.5 million barrels. What it means is that maybe by the close of 2025, if maybe for no upward adjustment in number of liftings, for the second half of 2025 means that we are likely going to do about 30 or so, or 37 or so million barrels a year, and that's about a 10% shortfall compared to 2024. So it threatens our ability to mobilize revenue for various projects that will be earmarked for either for GMPC, either for GIF, or either for some of the petroleum fund revenue, that's stabilization fund and heritage funds.
You had Executive Director of the Center for Environmental Management and Sustainable Energy, Benjamin Insia. You're listening to the Joy Business Report. Now, hidden for years in the green Setre-Kumewu Hills in the Ashanti region, the Bahankra waterfall bursts forth in a symphony of mist and music. The newly discovered waterfall is drawing attention as local authorities move to develop it into a tourist attraction, prompting calls for investments. In our business journal today, Emmanuel Bright Kweko explores nature's hidden treasure and soon-to-be ecotourism destination in the Ashanti region.
Tucked in the lush greenery of the Setre Hills, the Bahankra waterfall breaks into mist that cools the forest air. Its waters tremble with a rhythm as old as the land itself. For years, it has flowed quietly, known only to nature. Today, it calls to the world. Its plunge pool, framed by mossy stones and thick greenery, is already becoming a favorite spot for locals and early visitors.
I think this place is very, very nice.
Do you think a typical Saturday you'll be coming here to just enjoy the nature, just like your brother is enjoying over there?
Oh yeah, you will come. You will come and enjoy, because as for us, we just need here this place to be developed so that we can come and enjoy ourselves, because there's nothing extra like tourism in Kumewu. So if we can develop this place for us, it will help us a lot.
Utimi say I say natural nkwa ntimba no na I say na enya hu ye no na ye de na ye ba mi furu bankra ya timi ban so yira timi bejware.
Nature is truly beautiful. Before it became a sight, my friends and I used to come here to swim. The waterfall traces its sources to the Amso, Amokosio and Ayifro streams within the Setre enclave. It is one of the 5 discovered in the district. Despite existing for years, it was only discovered in the early 2000s by a hunter in the Bahankra community. I first came here from another place, and the very first thing that caught my eye was the mountain standing ahead of me. Local government authorities and the Ghana Tourism Authority are advancing plans to revamp the site to become an attraction. Kwasi is the district chief executive.
In a year, we want to see a world-class ecotourism destination around here. What I mean by that is, yes, we have the accommodation, we have the various activities. So even with the waterfall itself, we've got a proposal or a plan for it that would be a first in the country, where you come around there, you can sit around, there will be bars, there will be restaurants, you can spend your day there.
Although the waterfall is already attracting community folks for a good swim and relishing the picturesque view of the natural landscape, it lacks some basic amenities. Frederick Ej Rudolph is the Ashanti Regional Director of the Ghana Tourism Authority.
Accessibility is a bit a challenge. So we will need to construct what we call stairs. And the stairs should be done in a way that it will be user-friendly, with balustrades aside. The balustrade could be rope, it could be anything.
And so this is a cool water source here in the Ashanti region. And in some few years to come, it will become the center of attraction in the region. And so residents
government officials are calling for infrastructure development to attract a lot more of the people into this place. From here in Bahankra, in the Seche Kumewu district of the Ashanti region, my name is Emmanuel.
Great stuff. Cool place to check out. And that's the business report for this morning. Before we go look at the markets, this morning on the commodity market, crude oil dropped to $64 a barrel. Gold lost $3 to open trading at $3,975 an ounce. Cocoa open trading at $5,945 a ton, after losing $55. On the currency market, the dollar going for 12 cedis 30 pesos. That's what some major commercial banks are offering their clients. The British pound 16 cedis 80 pesos, the euro 14 cedis 69 pesos, the forex bureaus quoting the dollar 13 cedis 20 pesos. There is more news on our website, myjoyonline.com/business. My name is Darryl Carl. Thanks for listening. The Super Morning Show continues. Koji Jackson is here, taking giant steps towards his seat.
Hey!
The king that he is. Yeah.
Blow by blow account.
And once again, happy Friday, everyone. Enjoy the weekend.
Yeah.
And
all right.
Of inspiration this morning.
Yes. I'm trying to see the artist's name. But I do know that it is called Spiritual Ghana Praise Medley
by On Gospel.
Oh, you know it. Good. On Gospel, yeah.
All right.
Here we go. When I hear the expression "waro buyer," this is what I imagine. That this is what the boying of Ayer sounds like to me.
Help blessed understand.
Blebo.
Yeah.
Boying Ayer. Ayer. In fact, what it means playing music, right?
Yeah.
Yes. Me bo Ayer. Morobo Ayer. I am playing music, right? But it's an expression that is used to refer to like the playing of very, raucous celebratory music. Sometimes, like brass band music, sort of crowd pleasing
More or less like Soloku, they say.
I like that.
Bad boy. Soroku special. Soroku song. I think it's Kichi Kwame Apia.
Yeah.
Soroku special. But you know this kind of songs always reminds me of when I hear these songs, it reminds me of Rex Omer's Mabu Obofwe Mabu.
Yes, those sort of. In fact, aren't they called spirituals?
Yes.
Yes.
And if you go to the Methodist Church, you hear the Christ Little Band.
The what?
Yes, there's a band.
I'm a Methodist. I've never heard of it.
I know, but that's what I'm telling you. There's a band known as Christ Little Band. Those who are Methodist, they know. Christ Little Band.
Winston, I want to be very careful.
No, because I have told you that I, Winston Kofi Amoa, on the 25th of December 1998, I was accepted into the membership of the Methodist Church of Ghana. At the time, the one who supervised my confirmation
this is shade to
was
me.
the very Reverend Peter Apia Thompson.
Okay.
And as we did it in those days, when your name is mentioned, you respond with a memory verse. 1 Corinthians chapter 6 verse 19 to 20. Don't you know your body is the temple of the Holy Spirit who lives in you and was given to you by God? You do not belong to yourself, but you belong to God. He bought you for a price, so use your body for God's glory.
Amen.
That was my memory verse. So those who are Methodists, they know Christ Little Band.
Okay.
No, he doesn't know Christ Little Band.
I don't know Christ Little Band, but I don't know why that disqualifies me from being a
so let me just so yes, that's how they sing these songs. So when you talk about Christ Little Band, whenever they want to perform, what do you normally will call ebibinyum?
Right.
They say ebibinyum, that kind of thing. So yes, reminds me of Rex Omer's Maba and those songs. Yeah, I like those songs.
Well, this one is called Spiritual Ghana Prayer Medley. So all right, well, listen, we'll start off as always with the Drive Safe campaign, shall we?
Of course, it's brought to us by Joy News and the Multimedia Group, supported by Toyota Superior Quality and the Chamber of Oil Marketing Companies, shaping policy, advancing industry standards. Well, their chairman, Gabi Kumi, is celebrating his birthday today. So, Gabi, happy birthday to you.
Happy birthday, Gabi.
Yes, during the during the birthday messages. But Kojo, you know it's a Friday.
I know it's a Friday.
And on Fridays, the tip is the same.
Yes.
Because boys have decided that is when they'll do their thing.
So our tip is don't do your thing.
If you are planning to go and sit at a pub and drink till Mama comes calling, I beg you, park your car somewhere. Or get a dedicated Kojo Yankson. What it means is that one who is not drinking with you.
That's right.
So that after you are done, he drives you home. Please.
At the fee.
Don't go and say that, as for me, when I drink, that's when I drive I drive best.
Everybody needs a Kojo Yankson.
And not the Christ Little Band one.
Don't follow the confirmed Methodist.
Anyway, that's our tip for today.
All right, let's learn how to say it right, shall we?
It's brought to us by Kingdom Books. At Kingdom, quality and affordability are their hallmarks. Societe Generale Bank Ghana, the future is you.
Something must be done.
You say either, I say either.
Here's a question for you. What is the plural of fish? Is it fishes or just fish? Today we can lay this quandary to rest. The plural of fish is usually just fish. You can say fish as a plural when you are referring either to multiple examples of the same species of fish or to a variety of species. In both cases, fish applies as a plural. Fishes is also a correct plural for fish. However, it only applies when you are referring to a variety of different species of fish. So it's generally just fish, but if you're talking about different species, you can say fishes. That is how to say it right. Now, for your weekend homework, find out for me, what is the plural of shrimp? And this is where we end the seafood version of Say It Right.
Yes, Kojo, lots of messages for you this morning. This one from my auntie, Dr. Amu, says, I am surprised Kojo and someone else don't know about Christ's Little Band. The women ladies who sing Ebibinyum in the Methodist Church. And she adds, thank you for educating them.
Your whole family is turning against me. Hello, auntie. Hello, auntie.
Yes, Dr. Amu is actually the daughter of Ephraim Amu. So you know where. And then my mate from Cardiff University, Efe and son, says, please let Kojo know that my granny was in Christ's Little Band in the Methodist Church.
Oh,
wow. Yes, and Dr. Cynthia Adokwe Tego says, hey, Kojo has to be methodically methodized. Because the Methodists, but let's say good morning to Auntie Grace. But this one from Professor York. You know Professor York.
Leave my mother out of this. Yeah,
Vice President
York, yes.
of the Ghana Medical Association.
Yes.
Says, Winston, tell Kojo that if he claims to be a Methodist and he does not know of Christ's Little Band, it is like saying you don't know that Galamsey exists in Ghana.
Hey, babe.
The messages are plenty.
Well, I like the fact that everyone is listening. Good morning. Good morning to you all.
My mother's very good friend was a member of the Christ's Little Band, Auntie Abba. So they used to do their thing. So that's it.
It must have been a large band then. So many people knew people in it.
No, Christ's Little Band. Well, when they sing, there's some kind of feeling when they sing, So people liked them. And Ebibinyum, like I was saying,
right.
What you just played, I mean, a form of that. So it actually, brought some great feelings, particularly to the older generation. And for those of us who are born old and will grow young, that is it. Anyway,
Benjamin Button.
Let's get into the papers.
Yeah, news review this morning, as always, is brought to you by Syntex Tank. You're stronger, you're tough. Access Bank, more than banking, and Kel Charcoal Toothpaste. Happy smile.
Okay, daily guide this morning. Gold reserves reached record 37 tons. That's according to the central bank. And there's more trouble for Wontumi as he sweats over 25 million Ghana cedis bail. Looks like the lawyers have indicated that all processes have been fulfilled, except that the security agencies have some inter-agency roles to play to secure his release, reason for which when he had to spend another night in the grip of the security agency. So we'll keep watching the space to see if he would be granted bail or released, if I should say, finally today. NPP ad hoc committee begins flag bearer campaign monitoring. In fact, beyond this as well, today will be the day for balloting. So we will see what the outcome of that process will be. And
did Kwabena Japan pay the fee?
Why not? If you don't pay, well,
no, there was a story yesterday, I think.
He says he didn't pay.
That they were calling on him, giving him 48 hours to pay it.
But he has to pay.
Let's see what happens today. But if I were Kwabena Japan,
you would have to pay.
I would back. I will step down.
4 million.
Why not?
I'm very realistic when it comes to certain things. But anyway, that's me. That's why I said if I were him. Of course, I'm not him. But when you go into an election that you will not win, well, people have reasons why they contest. So maybe he knows his reasons.
I will say he will not win. I'm sure he believes firmly that he will.
Come on.
It
will not happen.
Oh, Winston.
It will not happen. It will not happen.
He wishes to be president.
I told you the last time when Dr. Uswe Friyakoto and others, I told you that the likes of Adenimo, they were not going to win. I told you the last time it was for Dr. Baumia in 2023. I think that he still is the man to beat this time around. If he doesn't win this, then it's his own problem.
Well, I mean, but what would Engineer Japan lose by just supporting his own political party with some 4
bags
million
of cement?
He can actually support his own party by campaigning for them, not necessarily paying for a million. Well, if he has it, he can go and pay.
He can go and give it.
But if he hasn't paid up until now, then it means there's a problem.
So he ought to step.
Well, maybe his thinking is that, in the midst of all the acrimony between the two front runners, it will take some third or fourth force to push through and clinch the thing. And he looks like a clincher.
And that will not be the new Alan Cash, Dr. Echampong, Brian Echampong?
Why is it the new Alan Cash? why the new Alan Cash?
I mean, if he could pay 50-something million bill for Untumi, he could settle the rest. I mean, just pay for Dr. Educhun, pay for Kwabena Japan.
He didn't settle by Anyway, let me get to the Ghanaian Times. SIRA framework set stage for stronger business culture. Dr. Justice Ramsai, 30-year-old cobbler confesses to 15 murders in Wa.
That's crazy, eh?
I tell you. Also on the front page, bats threaten flight safety at Sunyani Airport. You know the upper version of bat. Blessed, tell Kojo.
Aguto.
My Aguto. That's the upper version of bat. Aguto.
So Batman will be Aguto Amega. Aguto Amega.
There's a story about Aguto that my teacher in JSS used to tell us. Don't be like Aguto.
Wow.
When the birds were going for their feathers, their wings, Aguto was there. When the animals, I don't know what he meant by animals. When the animals were going for their mouth, Aguto was there. So Aguto is neither a bird nor an animal. When I grew up, I asked myself, why? Birds, now they're not animals.
Right?
So, anyway, VIP urges equal terms for Africa in world trade. Madam Vice President, we won't get that. So let's just learn how to trade amongst ourselves here in Africa and do things differently. Government boost Galamsey fight with 24 Land Cruisers, 250 motorbikes. That's on the back page. And government to revive Hohwe Coffee Factory.
There's this whole back and forth between Sam George and Ntim Fojo, who's ranking on the Defense Committee, over the age requirements into the military. The Ghanaian publisher is talking about that this morning. I mean, not for aged NDC foot soldiers. That's according to Ntim Fojo. And he believes that this whole requirement for us to, touch the age limit a bit, move it a notch higher to allow people who are strong, healthy in their 30s to join the military is something we ought to pay attention to. That's according to Sam George and Roxy Nelson Dapiamekpo, who's, of course, Chief Whip. But the minority, through Ntim Fojo, they've been raising some concerns about it, with some political twist to this whole matter. So it's there. I mean, not for aged NDC foot soldiers. That's according to Ntim Fojo. CID invites Justice Kolende over the Jakpa case. And NIMOS has been leading some major anti-Galamsey raid as well. Of course, arresting a few more individuals.
Have they invited Jakpa to
illegal mining? I wonder how that will be done, knowing that he now has a new profile. He's quite high-ranking when it comes to the national security apparatus.
So he can't be invited when a petition has been made against him?
It will be done through another procedure, maybe.
Really?
Why not?
What other procedure besides police?
Could be contained in a security intelligence report. You never know.
Oh, how?
Anyway, let's get to...
Yeah, I was just going to do the very last one. NPP conducting their presidential ballot today. So you get details of that when you grab the Ghanaian publisher.
The Inquisitor says, open letter, Akasoba Blast Gabi. Sierra Leone petroleum regulators understudy NPA operations. Cocoa Board moves to tackle cocoa smuggling. And Galamsey fight, act without fear or favor. That's according to Abuakwa South MP, Dr. Kinsley Ajeman. Okay, let's go for
Let's
the
go
online
online. Yes, the online review is brought to you by Zenith Bank in your best interest.
And happy Customer Service Week from all of us at Zenith Bank. We extend a special thank you to you, our valued customer, for your trust, loyalty, and continued support that have culminated into Zenith Bank's 20 years of successful banking operations in Ghana. So this Customer Service Week, our promise to you is to keep delivering exceptional banking services and also continuously improve on our service delivery to you. Thank you for choosing excellence, reliability, and innovation. Thank you for choosing Zenith Bank. Zenith Bank is working in your best interest. Shocking detail here that nearly 70% of medical doctors default on their loans. That's according to the Ghana Association of Banks.
Which loans?
President.
Which loans?
And it looks like they give them loans each time they're recruited, right? Because doctors are giving some kind of special terms when they're
bank
recruited.
loans given them by the banks.
Yeah, by the banks when they're recruited. But it appears they have been defaulting on that 70% according to the Ghana Association of Banks, and that's captured on myjoyonline.com. In fact, let me just give you some breakdown. This is a quote from the president of the association indicating, and let me just quote that verbatim. He first of all explained that many doctors who are generally regarded as highly credible take personal loans from the banks and then they leave the country without repaying. Quote, let me tell you, when we have, we have heard of doctors, these are on the moral pecking order. When you see a medical doctor, you almost 100% assume that they are not fallible, so they don't make mistakes, and things like borrowing and payments will come to them naturally. That's why they give them more loans, and yet 70% of them are not paying.
That's such a shock to me, such a surprise to me. I mean, hey.
Anyway, but they'll pay. They'll pay. They'll pay.
They will?
They will. They should pay. Anyway, the HPV vaccine has been launched by the health minister. The urge to little ones is that, the little ones would have to go in for their jabs to check against cervical cancer. Then there's this controversial story about our deportation agreement with the United States, because there's an individual who appears, from all reports coming through from the international outlets, that he is an ex-convict, but the destination for deportation now will be Ghana, and the name of the individual is Kilma Abrego Garcia. The reports, according to international outlets, is that this individual will now be deported to Ghana as part of the U.S. crackdown on illegal migrants. And all of this is sparking a lot more questions as to what's contained in our agreement between the Republic of Ghana and the United States, as the minority is asking for, because this individual was wrongly deported to El Salvador and he was brought back to the US and now that's what the report is saying. So we wait to see if there'll be clarity from the Ministry of Foreign Affairs this morning or later in the day, so we can get more clarity on that. Okay, now to citynewsroom.com. And the NPP flag bearer aspirants to ballot for positions today comes with a picture of the 5 individuals who've been cleared to contest, including your good friend Kujo Engineer Japan, who will be paying some 4 million cedis later in the week. I hope he pays today so people can cash out. Anyway, Business and Financial Times. Let's do that quickly. Okay, maybe a few more stories on City Newsroom before we go to Business and Financial Times. There's this story about the Public Accounts Committee and the President's push for swift prosecution of corrupt officials. Edem Senanu with the Anti-Corruption Coalition has been lauding that, but in fact yesterday that plan between the President, the Auditor General and the Attorney General, we understand, did not happen because it's been rescheduled to the 20th. So 10 more days for us to know what the plan will be with the Acting Chief Justice, with the Auditor General, and other anti-corruption agencies.
And the President says he wants to create a fast track to Nsawam. Yeah.
But looking at the law, there are so many processes to go through on that, because if it's crime, the prosecution will be quite a winding one. So let's see.
Yeah, I mean, because you want to make sure that indeed the guilty man goes to jail.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's not be in a look. I support prosecutions, but let's not be in a hurry. Let's not start conversations. No, we need to do this fast. No. Any man who deserves to go to jail should go to jail.
Genuinely.
Don't be in a hurry. And so when you're doing things that are not right and a man says he wants to challenge them, you say, okay, you have this, and every day, I mean, come on. Let's just make sure that if we can sit every day, and throughout those days, every process that he wants to go through, he's allowed to go through, and at the end of the day, he's found guilty, so be it.
We had some education here a few years ago from Kofi Abuchi, who said that in criminal prosecution, the standard to which the evidence must rise is very high. But one of the very few documents which on the face of it constitutes evidence in a criminal case is the Auditor General's report.
Right.
Just because of the processes the report itself goes through. Including PAC and all of that.
Yeah.
So with that in mind, I think, it's not about speed. I agree with you guys. It shouldn't be about speed. It should be about thoroughly doing the right job so that you can actually prosecute people, and it will then become a deterrent to others. Right?
But I get the frustration of the president.
But I think what our education from Kofi Abuchi points to is the fact that it is possible. It's doable.
It should be.
Right? And the evidence held in the Auditor General's report is enough for that job to be done.
In fact,
by an Attorney General who wants to do it.
In fact, I was just going to say that the president's frustration is stemming from what we all think. That usually when you go to the Public Accounts Committee, that's
nothing happens. Yes.
But let me just wrap up with Business and Financial Times. Government is eyeing private capital to strengthen power distribution network. And then the Security and Exchange Commission says the domestic market is now ready, but government is cautious.
I'd love for us to learn a bit more about those serial killers up in the north, right, who've been arrested. We'll see if we can pick up some more detail later. Right now, though, it's time for the BBC News, brought to you by Fidelity Bank. Believe with us. Glyco, we cushion you for life. And Petra Trust. Petra, achieve more.
I'm Justin Webb, and you're about to hear Americast, the BBC's podcast on all things America. In today's episode, what does academic freedom look like in Donald Trump's America? It's a debate that has come into sharp focus following the murder of the conservative activist Charlie Kirk on a college campus in Utah. Americans are deeply divided on the issue. For the Vice President, J.D. Vance, universities face a simple choice.
These institutions are really going to be confronted, and thanks to President Trump, have already been confronted with a choice. You can accept democratic accountability and you can reform, or you can accept that the government is not going to treat you kindly, we're not going to fund your garbage, and we're not going to support you unless you do the job the American people need you to do.
So, how do universities untangle themselves from these culture wars, and what's the future of further education in America? That's all coming up on Americast. I'll be back in 5 minutes with Anthony Zerka after the news.
Hello, I'm Moira Alderson with the BBC News. A ceasefire is due to come into force in Gaza after Israel approved a US-brokered deal with Hamas. Some reports from the territory suggest that Israeli bombardment is continuing. Under the agreement, the Israeli military will partially withdraw from Gaza within 24 hours. Hamas will then have 72 hours to release all Israeli hostages dead and alive, while Israel will release hundreds of Palestinian prisoners in exchange. Our international editor Jeremy Bowen has this assessment.
The text of the document they signed has emerged on social media, and one thing that strikes me about it is there is a lot of lack of detail. Like the Trump 20-point plan. So there are clauses in that which, can be implemented in different ways. I mean, for example, clause 4 in it, the IDF will not return to areas that have been withdrawn from as long as Hamas fully implements the agreement. Question, who decides that? Who decides if it's fully implemented?
Sahar Shath is a Gaza resident who's living in a tent in Al-Mawasi in Khan Yunis. A short time ago, she told the BBC Israeli attacks were continuing.
Until now, until this moment, we heard pumping all night, and this moment, the airstrike still continue in many places on Gaza.
Meanwhile, US officials say a 200-strong military team will deploy to the Middle East to help monitor the Gaza ceasefire deal between Israel and Hamas. The team will provide expertise in security, logistics, planning, engineering and transport. The officials say the team will have members from regional states, including Egypt, Qatar and Turkey, but they say no US troops, will enter Gaza. Reports from Afghanistan say the leader of the Pakistani Taliban has been killed in an explosion in the Afghan capital, Kabul. Noor Wali Masood was one of Pakistan's most wanted Islamist militant leaders. Details are unclear, but the Afghan Taliban authorities said they were investigating the cause of 2 loud explosions heard in the city late on Thursday. Local residents reported the sound of a plane or a drone. Parliament in Peru has voted to remove President Dina Boluarte. Opponents accuse her of permanent moral incapacity to do the job. A new president has already been sworn in. Here's Peter Hyatt.
Ms. Boluarte was summoned to defend herself at a late-night session, but did not appear. So proceedings moved rapidly, and she was out of a job a short time later. She'd become president in December 2022, when the man she was vice president to was ousted and arrested after he attempted to dissolve Congress. But she became deeply unpopular, with accusations of personal enrichment and cracking down on protest. Accusations that she took 2 weeks off to get a nose job didn't help.
World News from the BBC. The president of Taiwan, Lai Ching-te, has announced that his government plans to spend more on defence and will build a multi-layered air defence system. He said this was necessary to counter enemy threats. He also called on China to renounce the use of force or coercion to seize the island. Officials in Ukraine say the capital, Kiev, and other regions came under a major Russian drone and missile attack overnight, targeting energy infrastructure. Images shared online showed residential buildings on fire. Gary O'Donoghue is in Kiev for us.
That whining noise is the actual sound of one of the Russian drones overhead. During the night I heard at least a couple of other drones, a lot of outgoing fire as well, as you can imagine. What the authorities are saying this morning is there's been what they call a massive attack. In terms of injuries, there's around a dozen people, 5 in hospital. We do know that on the attack on Zaporizhia, a 7-year-old boy has died of his injuries.
Gary O'Donoghue reporting. The Attorney General in New York State, Letitia James, has been indicted on federal bank fraud charges, the second political foe of President Trump to face federal prosecution in recent days. Last month, the former FBI Director James Comey was indicted on charges of lying to Congress. Ms. James, who successfully sued Donald Trump and his organization for fraud ahead of his election win last year. A US judge has thrown out a defamation lawsuit which the Canadian rapper Drake launched against his own label, Universal Music Group. Drake had complained that UMG was endangering his safety by promoting an album by Kendrick Lamar, who's published by the same label, which accused Drake of being a paedophile. The two rappers had been engaged in a long-running feud, publishing what are known as diss tracks against each other. That's the latest. BBC News.
What's going to
Fidelity Bank say save and win. Muntio, sika boom. Just to post it and begin. Every 500 CDs you keep for a month, you get 1 point all at once. More deposits, gets more points in. More points, more cash you feel win. How many points? 1 point every 500 CD. What if you win? 5,000 CDs monthly. And the grand prize? Hey! 100,000 Ghana CDs.
Don't wait.
Visit any Fidelity branch or agent nationwide to deposit in multiples of 500 CDs. The more you deposit, the better your chances to win 5,000 CDs monthly and 100,000 CDs in the grand draw. Terms and conditions apply. Win with us. Fidelity Bank, believe with us.
This is an NLA approved promo, now running on the Caritas Lottery platform.
Glyco Life Micro Insurance customers, hey! Glyco Life damwase more piafo ya sumo e konfinhye duanan monsumuni ya nantiye ye damwase ne yasemo se ye the Glyco Life app aba e wo mobile phone so a ama yenkita hodie ayemre. Glyco Life Micro Insurance goes digital. Say die uye Glyco Life edwankoso ana Glyco Life enidaso customer ehun hia se obenya adansidie krata ekyerese wetua bibi ama Glyco die hia ni se ube downloadu Glyco Life app no ana ye agenta ya tetom abefo kwan so ebeboa wo mwetumi a downloadu ewo phone so 24 hours ebre any baby a wo bia ubetumi etua wontie ni ama Glyco anampo ubetumi ajusika efri Glyco nchen abefo kwan so sanhihye yi ede asomdwe ebebre Glyco Life adwadifo baby a wo ne ebre bia Glyco we cushion you for life.
Mom, please can I have some milk in my Milo? Have you tasted it? No, but I didn't see you add milk. Hey, taste it before you ask me any questions. Hey, milk na chum say. This is Milo all in one. Milo pampa, cocoa, malt, milk and show, everything is inside.
Milo All-in-One already comes with more milk. Just mix with water and taste the nourishing goodness of quality cocoa, malt, and more milk all in one sachet. Milo, the energy to go further. This advert is FDA approved.
Introducing the new Comfort Afterwash for Clothes. Contains a formula that makes clothes smell fresh and looking like brand new. After washing, add Comfort to your rinsing water before you dry. Step out and let your clothes do the talking. Grab the sachet from a provision shop or market near you now. Enjoy fragrance on your clothes for days. Comfort and Tibebia. This advert is FDA approved.
We asked Ghanaian business owners what they want from.
Charlie, not again. And I need to return this car by Friday. No money and payday is 3 weeks away. How do I fix this? How? Bank loan, account setup, long process. Nah, forget it. Let me see if Fafa can help.
Yes, Fafa from Bank of Africa can sort you out fast. From engine repairs to school fees or side hustle support, Quick Fix Loan from Bank of Africa is here for you. Call 030-224-9690 or chat Fafa at boaghana.com and take advantage of the Quick Fix Loan for salaried workers offered at an unbeatable interest rate with no cash deposit required. Promo runs from now to 31st October. T's and C's apply.
Hey, Fafa, wait here. Alpha Papa.
Bank of Africa, as strong as a group, as close as a partner.
We asked Ghanaian business owners what they want from Old Mutual.
I want insurance and pension solutions that will protect my employees.
Your business growth is our business. For 180 years, we have partnered with businesses to protect and grow their most valuable assets. From tailored life assurance protection to affordable pension plans, we've got your business and your employees covered. Contact your broker or call Old Mutual on 0509-551-609 today. Old Mutual, do great things every day.
Announcing Ghana's first unlimited photocopier leasing. Yes, from just 983 Ghana cedis, you can lease a multifunctional photocopier and print unlimited. Yes, unlimited and free paper every month. Guess what? That's not all. Toners, repairs, and maintenance all are free. And oh, I'm not kidding at all. And we cover the whole country. Yes, the whole country. What are you waiting for? Just visit us at www.valexlease.com or call 0244-644048. I repeat, or call 0244-644048. Remember, terms and conditions apply. Valex Lease, affordable document management solutions.
We always say the future of our daughters mean everything to us, and we'll do all we can for them. Now's the time to do that. Let's protect our daughters from cervical cancer, a preventable disease. From the 7th to 11th October, girls aged 9 to 14 can get safe and free vaccine in schools, health facilities, and designated vaccination points. Get your daughter vaccinated today to protect her future. A healthy future for our girls starts with us. United against cervical cancer. This message is brought to you by the Ghana Health Service and partners.
Dear business owner, congrats on not giving up on your business. You deserve a medal, and your business deserves to be taken to the next level. In fact, it's about time you run a Zenith Bank SME account so you and your business can enjoy the perks of the Zenith SME business card. Oga and Oga Madam status.
The Zenith SME Business Card is a Visa debit card for making secure payments for goods and services. Enjoy great benefits such as free customized digital SME training, free marketing toolkits, access to Visa practical skills training, and more. Unlock the potential of your business today. Visit any Zenith Bank branch nationwide and sign up for the Zenith SME Business Card, the ultimate payment solution for SMEs. For more information, visit www.zenithbank.com.gh or call 0302 680-884 or 0307-086-370. Zenith Bank, in your best interests.
It's Friday! This is inside bed in my pajamas. Top of the morning matter. Off the phone with the dada. Get ready for another. To talk of the morning matter. Me the meeting and me plan. Me see car get right tryna flip to a big one, to a big one. And my mind, if you love I am going mental. Sweet if once when the minister to you. I'm trying to focus, so I was busy with it, go easy with it. Let me not feel relaxed. Now me sound so bitch read the day, so me sick of delay. I carry my shirty. The night I go on the chase, no smile on my face, oh me was shaky. Sympathy down to a zero. Nobody won't let go. Politics says politicking. Your body go tell you. Say I read down. Nobody go tell you. Your body go tell you. Don't try the way now.
Coffee in your cup.
Do you feel what I feel?
Morning show is always the best.
You say you do, but I don't see.
7 FM.
You say you know what I am going through, but I don't know. So I get busy with it, go easy with it. I'm not feeling less. I'm a chance to be treated as a mistake.
Just the record. If they like me a job or the tomato, then no go catch up. We are going back now. I so blame them all. You go do you one time, not before one time. I'm to my mess. Anything you wish me, that be a passion. Bad man no they walk up, man no be God. Make them they talk. I so they fly like a helicopter. Now by the grace of God and inshallah we dey move. Question, but then no get the answer. 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 Bossa, libido. Yeah, cause I love when you dey move. See green light when I look at you. Last time I take a picture with you. Now my cassava way you dey look. When I say I know, see you wait till you do. See when we go get it, why I like to dey soup. Cause the one you console. Anything you wish me, that be a passion. Bad man you dey walk.
I say I put in 10 toes, now I don't blow. If that chick bad, I go carry her. My neck is cold, I don't condone. No bad energies, I'm running her. Got a whole lot of vibes and a whole lot of bad girls and a whole lot of. Give me a wine and a whole lot of. I say we come with the vibes and a whole lot of bad girls and a whole lot lot, and she give me wine and a whole lot, and ay. But I got the confidential. Only was an instrumental, yeah. Give me brains and intellectual. Nothing needs to coincidental, yeah. I take that she wanted. I got a whole lot of him. I got a whole lot of him. I know fit a whole lot of him. Ay. Girl, I'm not sober. Let me see yes and slow that. Give me that. I need you in the morning, but I need you now. Yeah. I find you, I give you all you need. I know what you like. You don't need no other body. You don't need no other body. Only you feel on my body. Only you feel on my body. You don't need no other body.
Say, I made it mess up my mind. And I made it make you free up your mind. Say your body talk to me nice. Say now my love you didn't need for your life. Yeah, I love to be like. Yeah, we did together, yeah, night. Yeah, if I leave you go by. Yeah, if you leave I go stroking your body, baby. Loving your body, baby. As you're whining your body, baby. So crazy. Loving your body, baby. Girl, you want need to me. I just wanna let you know. Hope every day you don't need no other body. Every little thing you did do to me, you sweet to me for body. She your loving fee for me. Wow.
Coffee in your cup. Enjoy on the set. The Super Morning Show is always the best pick on Joy 99.7 FM.
Carry your luggage, I define you for this. For this, I no drugs I fit to contain. Your body in a baggage. You know, see, I'm falling for her. Overdose me, love the overdose me. Now you, I want love you, I think of follow. Overloading, I'll be overloading your bank account. Plenty, tell me don't tell me love it tastes like this. Got my money in my pocket like this. Bitcoin get my wallet like this. Please tell me that my knowledge like this. Follow God, I know they follow man. But you I might have to consider. Trips to LA taking photo shots. You sign by me, then it's another round.
If to die another day for you, baby. Quit my Casanova ways for you, baby. The only time that you say that you hate me is when I take the last slice of pastry. I'm on the run. Loving you till kingdom come, but you drive me crazy. Send someone, still my billboard, baby.
Loving you, girl, no girl, holiday. I do my more day every day. I need no one like I need ya. Oh no. Loving you, girl, you get the pom pom shade. You can know how I want the pom pom shade. Oh, I need no one like I need you. Oh no. So I body down and come my lover. Make a dirty you well with my love. La. So my blessing, baby come on, good sin, no be passing, good sin, no be passing, good sin, alhamdulillah. Baby blessing, good sin, baby come on, good sin, come on, good sin, come on, good sin, alhamdulillah. After you I'm on a holiday, pololo, and you just shocking me like Faraday. Oh no, when I catch you, oh no. Baby no need to shake it, bum bum so sweet. I go lick you like it, tum oh girl. I need no one like I need you. I do that. Make a shower, if you open my lover. Oh girl, look at the me no be Casanova. If you ride it with me, you go be my rover. Oh girl, me I go show you, say me no be Casanova. Na. Blessing, come on, good sin, no be passing, good sin, no be passing, good sin, alhamdulillah, no be blessing, good sin, baby come on.
A big one. Love this one, Olive the Boy.
Yeah, Olive the Boy.
And this is a remix featuring King Promise, Ricardo Banks, and Oxlade.
Oh, okay. I like King Promise.
I like the fact that we'll be seeing him from the 23rd to the 26th of October as part of the EcoBank Joy News Habitat Fair.
Oh, the promise will be there.
Oh, yes, he will be there. I mean, he was at the third clinic at Tema. You see, the thing is that it doesn't matter where you are when it comes to your home dreams. Whether you are the land buying stage, or you are looking for the funds to buy the land, or you have bought the land, you are at where we call foundation. No matter where you are,
or the ever famous lintel level,
or you've or you've reached furnishing. Furnishing. Wherever you are on your home ownership journey, you have to be at the EcoBank Joy News Habitat Fair.
True story.
It's the place to be.
Even if you are now thinking of buying your second house, or you're done building, but you need to furnish your home, like Winston said, or you need to put some equipment up, some CCTV, whatever it is, anything to improve your home experience, you can get it at the EcoBank Joy News Habitat Fair, and you could get Kim Promise too. What to say?
So please note that it's from the 23rd to the 26th at the Accra International Conference Center, and we're all going to be there. So make sure you are there, and let's dream it, own it, and live it together.
All right. Today on the Super Morning Show, we get to the point in the week where we now talk about survivor stories, right? The veterans and heroes of the fight against cancer. They are the ones we're going to be experiencing today. We have two guests who are coming on the show, both of them medical professionals, both of them with a lot of experience in the personal side of this disease, right? Those who have lived it, dealt with it, and we'll be speaking in particular to Dr. Abena Sapong, who is the head of palliative care, the palliative care unit at the Department of Family Medicine, Kolebu Teaching Hospital. She'll be here alongside Dr. Florence Didi, who is a consultant general surgeon at Kolebu Teaching Hospital. Now, you know what's fascinating? I've got so many phone calls about Abena Sapong, Dr. Abena Sapong. So many of her friends, when they saw her flyer, said, "Hey, my friend is coming on your show. Look after her, okay?" So, gentlemen, we have been told to look after our guests this morning, give them VIP treatment.
No fears.
As Winston says, insurance has covered them.
Oh, yeah, insurance covered them.
Yeah, so we're getting into that today. But also, we are hearing from the Minister for Government Communications that the Mahama government is not going to be stifling free speech. This is an ongoing issue. But, I was saying that it's not usually the people at the top. It's the followers. They are the ones whose behavior endangers, free speech. Yeah. They are the ones who clamp down on those who criticize their,
The point always is many of these look up to the leader. So if the leader is one who believes in free speech, if the leader is one who chastises anyone who stifles free speech, the followers would learn, and so would say the buck stops with the leader.
Yeah,
and so it's refreshing. But I can understand where you come from. This is even something we should be talking about, or we should be thinking about in the first place.
Exactly.
But for our history, where people think that journalist has covered a story that he's unhappy with, and the next thing he has to do is to go and attack the person. And there's very people who are always in a hurry to attack you are the ones who look for you when they are in problem, when they're in trouble.
Yeah.
They look for you when they're in trouble, and they're like, "Oh, Charlie, sorry, but can you help me with this, my case?" I get that all the time. That the people who years ago were always insulting you. Recently, I met someone who said, "Oh, these days I like your analysis."
These days.
Yeah, these days.
You see life. You see life.
He said these days I like your analysis on Galamsey.
Mm-hmm.
So you didn't like it
last year.
Last year. You said no. I said okay. I understand. I know.
Wow.
I know how we do things.
Have we said anything different?
No.
Between last year and this year about Galamsey?
No. And you see, the people who liked our analysis last year on Galamsey are these years tagging us.
Yeah, they're saying we should calm down.
Yeah, they're saying, oh, don't mind it. We know where they belong. That's what they do now.
Yes, that's how it is.
Yeah. So that's
so
our problem.
look, and by the way, if a president says that I don't believe in stifling freedom of speech, like you said, then the signaling must come from him. Everyone is looking at you. So don't just say I don't stifle freedom of speech, but chastise those who follow you and stifle freedom of speech. Right? So on social media, those foot soldiers of your party who say things like, if I was the president, I would have shut down multimedia by now. You've seen that, haven't you? Yeah. Mr. President, what do you have to say to them? They are doing it in your name. They are doing it because they like you. What do you have to say to them? That's how you properly signal your defense of freedom of speech, if you ask me. Lebo, you are strangely quiet.
Oh no, I mean, we've always stood for that, the defense of media freedoms, and even yesterday, I think that's when the Ghana Journalists Association launched the awards that will be coming up, and there was government participation there. It tells you that clearly you can't have a successful government if indeed you are antagonistic towards the media or not creating that environment where the media would thrive, because then you'd face harsh criticism on that. And I feel that that's what those in government, those at the Jubilee House, ought to be mindful about.
Yeah, well, couldn't have put it better myself. Now listen, use the hashtag JoySMS when you tell us what you think about it all. And of course, you can send us your WhatsApp to 055 1111 997.
Wake up to joy, joy, joy. Sunshine and joy in the morning time. Yeah. Wake up to the Super Morning Show. Yeah. Wake up to joy, joy, joy in the morning. Yeah. If you're turning on your radio, go for some joy in the morning. On the Super Morning Show.
Welcome to the Joy Super Morning Show.
Yes, we go follow man them go the countryside this weekend, and I know who I'm talking to. Yes, Safari Valley Eco Park is keeping things fresh and giving you more reasons to come back, even if you've been there before. They've got brand new exotic birds, and they've got this bird feeding experience, which is really magical. You really need to check it out for yourself and see what that's like. And then, of course, they've got the new caves. I can't wait to see those caves. Caves to explore and take pictures in and do your videos in and just show that you are one with nature. And you can do all of this under their new rates, okay? So to spend a day at Safari Valley Eco Park as an adult, it'll cost you only 350 Ghana cedis. As a teen, it's 250 Ghana cedis. And if you're a child, 6 years and above, it's 150 Ghana cedis. Plus, they've got new residential options, okay? So if you want to stay the night, you can get the cozy camper cabin, which is just 3,000 Ghana cedis per night. And you also could be spending a weekend, if you will, at Safari Valley Eco Park. Make your reservations by calling 059 691 4394. And don't miss out on the ultimate safari experience. Only at Safari Eco Park in Dawu.
And there's great news for our young girls. The HPV vaccine is now available for girls aged 9 to 14 in schools, health facilities, and also designated vaccination points near you. So the HPV vaccine is safe and free, as parents, guardians, and also teachers encourage young girls to take one shot of the HPV vaccine for a lifetime protection against cervical cancer. So let's unite against cervical cancer. This message is brought to you by the Ghana Health Service and partners.
Now at Glycolife, this customer service week celebration is all about you, our cherished customers who inspire us every single day under the theme Global Mission Possible. We're excited to honor the trust and loyalty you've shown us since 1987. You've made Glycolife your preferred life insurance provider, and for that, we say a heartfelt thank you. This week, we reaffirm our commitment to making every service experience seamless, rewarding, and impactful. From all of us at Glycolife to you, our valued customer, we appreciate your patronage and referral to our products and services. Glyco, we cushion you for life.
All strategic thinkers, pay attention. If you are one of those like me who thinks a lot before you make a move, well, Stanbic Bank says the time to make your move is now because they've dropped their interest rates, which means you can now get yourself a Stanbic Bank personal loan, a vehicle loan, you can get consumer finance, you can get a solar loan or a home loan. You can also get a credit card, and that will make you unstoppable with Stanbic Bank. Visit stanbicbank.com.gh to get started.
And why buy a photocopier when you can lease and print unlimited? So from just 983 Ghana cedis a month, you can lease a multi-functional photocopier. You're getting free paper. You're enjoying truly unlimited printing. So every lease comes with free toners, cartridges, and free repairs as well. And there's free maintenance all happening. Can't say Valex Lease Equipment Limited, and they have a nationwide coverage across all 16 regions. So save yourself that high cost of buying machines, paying for paper, repairs, and maintenance. There are flexible and customized payment options also available. So visit valexlease.com, call 0244 644048 for more information. You can also reach them on 0535 208661. Then there's the third contact as well, 0208603312. Terms and conditions apply. Valex Lease, affordable document management solutions.
Now it's back. Fidelity Bank Sika Boom Reloaded. Save 500 Ghana cedis or more and stand a chance to win up to 100,000 cedis. In the grand draw, every 500 deposit gives you more chances to win 5,000 cedis monthly. Visit any Fidelity Bank branch or agent point, deposit in multiples of 500 and win big. Don't have an account? Open one today. Fidelity Bank is here for your journey, Sika Boom style. And this promo is regulated by NLA on the Caritas Lottery platform.
All right. Well, Kilentia in French. Yes, Kilentia for extra protection, and that's all thanks to the new life. Do you know that the word is life buoy? Buoy. B-U-O-Y. Buoy. But we all say life boy, like Stone Boy. So the new Life Boy Carbolic promo pack gets you 5 bars of Life Buoy Carbolic soap, and you get the extra bar for free. Absolutely free. Yes. So rush now to the nearest supermarket or provision store for your promo pack now, because Kilentia for extra protection. Choose Life Boy. Choose protection.
And it's the Africa Customer Week, and Total Energies Ghana is celebrating you amazing customers from the 6th to the 10th of October. We're saying a big thank you to you with something special just for you. So drive to any participating Total Energy service station and you could be one of the lucky customers to receive free fuel. Yes, it's absolutely free. Plus, we've got branded goodies and surprise gifts to make your visit even more rewarding. So check out the social media pages of Total Energies on Instagram, Facebook, and X to discover the participating stations and more, because at Total Energies you are not just another customer, you are a family. So don't miss out on this great opportunity. Visit your nearest Total Energy stations, enjoy top tier services, and let's celebrate you this Africa Customer Week, because your trust is our everyday energy.
And a new academic year has begun, so beyond the intense morning traffic, school fees must be paid and stationery purchased. Do you need urgent financial support? Well, Bank of Africa is offering you a short-term quick fix loan, collateral-free personal loan with the lowest interest rate on the market, no cash deposit and no hidden charges. What you see is what you get this school fee season. Visit any Bank of Africa branch for a quick fix loan with a straightforward application process. Please call 0302 4293 0333 or 0302 249 690. Chat with Fafa at boaghana.com for more information. T's and C's apply.
Yep, and I'll tell you where else T's and C's apply. It's with the Kingdom Books Back to School promotion, which continues till the end of October, all right? But what it means is you can get up to 20% off all of the back to school items. So that's the pens, pencils, erasers, books, bags, everything the kids need to get back into the classroom. And they're available in all of their branches. So that's Accra, Tema, Kumasi, Takrady, Winneba, Cape Coast, and online at kingdomstoreonline.com. So if you want to know more, you can call 0302 764 101 or you can email info@kingdomstoreonline.com. Kingdom Books is where quality and affordability are assured. And like I said at the beginning, terms and conditions apply.
Looking for a vehicle that delivers strength, value, and the future of mobility? Grace Mobility Ghana has exactly what you need. So discover the ZNA pickup built tough for Ghanaian roads, reliable for your business, and comfortable for your lifestyle. Available in both electric and diesel options. The ZNA pickup is giving you power, durability, and affordability all in one package. And the future is here with the electric range. So from compact cars to luxury salons, powerful pickups to spacious cargo vans, plus tricycles and scooters as well. So with zero deposit and just 15% interest financing, owning your dream ride has never been easier. So don't wait. Visit any of the showrooms now. You can find them on the Clan Street, North Industrial area in Accra. And for those of you who would want to call Grace Mobility Ghana, do so today on 024 366 6660 for further enquiries. Grace Mobility Ghana, drive the strength you deserve. Make that switch to electric.
Now your SG Ghana Visa card can do way more for you. It's your key to smarter, more convenient payments. Pay online for your meals, shopping, fuel, and services, and make quick payments on POS terminals worldwide using your card. With your gold and platinum cards, you even get more value, exclusive whopping discounts at selected vendors, including airport lounge access with your platinum card. Don't have a Visa card? We've made it simple. Just visit any SG Ghana branch across the country and get one today. Societe Generale Ghana. The future is you.
Do you know, I've got a text message here. It's from a doctor, and it says, "Good morning. Doctors are not given loans upon recruitment. While it's true that some doctors, like any other group of persons, could default on their loan repayments, we very much doubt that this high percentage default rate." So he's doubting what is being put out by the
you can actually get when you get. I mean, there's when you're bringing vehicles in, there's some incentives. But the point is that what the issue they're talking about, they don't give them loans when they are recruited. But what actually happens is that there are some doctors who, when they decide they're leaving the country, some of them go for loans. Some of them go for loans, and so they go for these loans, and you're expecting that, okay, so they're going to pay, but then they already have their visa, they have a job elsewhere, they're going to, take up. So they go for these loans, and by the time you realize, they're gone.
Yeah. Well, that came from Professor Ernest York, who, of course, is the vice president of the Ghana Medical Association. He says that they'll be engaging the Association of Banks to, find out a bit more about what they've put out, but he just doesn't think the percentage will be that high. What do you think? Use the hashtag JoySMS when you post on X, and you can also send us your WhatsApp to 05511119997. Sports coming up, birthdays coming up, everything else on the Super Morning Show, including our cancer conversation coming up. Stay for it all.
Hey, Ruben. Every 2 seconds notification. The Momo keeps on coming. It keeps on coming, eh?
Ma, I am the community Momo man now. People send money, and with the Momo app, every payment is done. My transactions are flying.
Hey, add then.
Ah, ma, you didn't know, eh?
Over 2 million Ghana cedis is up for grabs in the Stillman Saka promo. Transact more than 100 Ghana cedis with your Momo app, and you could win daily, weekly, and monthly cash prizes, and 100,000 Ghana cedis grand prize. And it's not just payments and money transfers. Bank to wallet transactions, savings, loans, investments, pensions, POS transactions, and Momo transactions from other partner platforms qualify. This promo runs in collaboration with the NLA on the Caritas Lottery platform. Terms and conditions apply.
Ever wondered what else your Standard Chartered Visa card can do? It is not just for taking money from ATMs. Your Standard Chartered Visa card is the enjoyment card. Use it to shop at malls and supermarkets and for all your online transactions. Book and pay for that overdue vacation online and win fantastic rewards like airtime, Melcon gift vouchers, and a weekend stay at a plush hotel and many more. It is the enjoyment card. So next time you're about to make any payment, let your Standard Chartered Visa card lead the way, not cash. It is your gateway to secure, convenient, and rewarding payments. Visit the 360 Rewards website for more information. Standard Chartered, here for good.
FPAC is effective for headaches and relieves the symptoms of flu, colds, and catarrh. FPAC blows away the pain associated with sore throats. During and after a hard day's work, FPAC relieves you of body pains. After the day's sports workout, FPAC helps the body to control the aching muscles. FPAC is effective against feverishness. FPAC reduces body temperature associated with malaria and other fevers. FPAC is effective against rheumatic pains. You can find FPAC in all pharmacy and chemical select shops throughout the country. FPAC is not recommended for children less than 16 years of age, ulcer and asthmatic patients, pregnant and lactating mothers. If symptoms persist for more than 2 days, consult your doctor. FPAC blows your pain away.
FPAC Junior follows in the tradition of FPAC tablets, a trusted friend to relieve your child of pain associated with teething, catarrh, cold, and fever. The good that FPAC does for you, FPAC Junior does for your child. FPAC Junior is for children between 6 months and 12 years. FPAC Junior blows your child's pain away.
The winning season is back, but this time I am collecting the wins like Jollof at a wedding. The luckiest season 3 is here. Your chance to flip your luck or maybe your bank account too.
2 easy ways to join. Dial *712#. Hit 1 to buy for you or 2 to gift a friend. Feeling lucky? Pick 1 for a random number or hit 2 to choose your own. Pay with mobile money. Done. You're in.
Or go to the luckiestafrica.com, click community tickets, choose your number or let the system do so for you. You can buy a ticket for your boo or your favorite barber. Pay with Momo or card if you are abroad.
1 ticket could turn your 1 Ghana cedi into 500 times more. And the whole community could win 10 times over.
Dial *712# or log on.
Let's get lucky together because luck is everywhere.
Alright, well, let's do some birthdays before we get into sports. Oh, what happened? My mic was off there. Let's do some birthdays before we get into sports. And of course, as always, birthday messages on the Super Morning Show are brought to you by MTN. Everywhere you go. As well as Bank of Africa, the African bank with global reach. Bank of Africa, as strong as a group,
as close as a partner. And this one says, happy birthday to Regina Santi of the Ministry of Works, Housing and Resources. Age gracefully. And okay, I think I am done. But today is also the birthday of Gabi Kumi, who is the CEO of Trinity Oil and also the chairman of the Chamber of Oil Marketing Companies. Happy birthday to you, Gabi, from all of us here at the Multimedia Group.
All right, good morning to my friend Brago at the GRA, and she wants to wish her daughter Madison Rose Enim of Cornerstone International School a happy 10th birthday. Happy birthday, Madison Rose. Your mother's message is, I pray you continue to be the amazing young lady you are. I am so proud of you and all your achievements. May you grow to be a blessing to your family and society, and it's from the entire family. That's your mum, Brago, sending that one in. All right, this one says, happy birthday to Sharon Cantamanso. I hope I've said that right. She's at the sales and marketing department of Accra Marriott Hotel. Messages, enjoy your birthday, little sister, and it's from Eben Sabute.
Well, this one from the Conferry study group members who are being called to the bar. So, congratulations to them. Kwasi Bentum Williams here at the Multimedia Group, finance manager. Bright Kofi Abuchi, Jacob Fosuche, Wilhelmina Togbo, Helena Baba Abuchi, Olivia Mawenam Tego, Mary Yabrefi, Inusa Shirazu, and Emmanuel Amfo. Congratulations to all of you. Could you, this thing about Esquire, you see people, then they add Esquire. Anybody who's called to the bar now is Esquire. I think one day we should do what the meaning of Esquire.
Right? I think people will be surprised.
Yes,
people will be surprised.
It's actually a polite title appended to a man's name. Or a young noble man. Why has that become a title for everybody who's called to the
and you see, it actually has origins which suggest, and let me give you the origins, then you see what I mean.
You know what? Let's do that on Monday.
No, it takes 10 seconds. Or you want us to use it as a say it right?
Say it right, yes.
Okay, all right, that's fine. We'll hold on to it until Monday.
But speaking of Esquire, I was going to say that it's the birthday of Mustafa Seidu Esquire.
Oh, okay.
Let's get into this of Nature and Development Foundation.
Yes. And by the way, congratulations to all those who are being called to the bar today. Very well done to them. Sewa Ami here, expecting to be called to the bar today. Congratulations to her and to my next door neighbor, my neighbor's wife, who is also getting called to the bar. Congratulations to you all. You guys have done a great job. All right, now shall we get to it?
Yes.
The Joy Sports Center is brought to you by
MTN.
Everywhere you go. Standard Chartered Bank, here for good. FPAC blows your pain away. DSTV, your home of entertainment. And Twisco, power your dreams.
And for many years, you've put in that hard work to build what you have now, that business, that career and savings. But you know what? Now's the time to move to the next level. We know and understand that you have wealth ambitions, whether you're seeking to invest to grow your wealth or secure your legacy. We're here to help you make that right move at the right time. With Standard Chartered, you're getting more than banking. You're getting access to a global network of tailored solutions designed to grow, manage, and to protect your wealth for generations to come. Our expertise and global network offers you that area of wealth and diversified investment options across the world. So we say now is the time to act on insight, not hindsight. Let Standard Chartered help you grow, protect, and safeguard your wealth today. 023 300 0041. Standard Chartered, here for good.
And good morning, Ghana. Kickstart your day with irresistible chocolati goodness of Twisco, enriched with Enafort, a combination of energy boosting minerals and vitamins, including B vitamins, vitamin C, D, iron, and many more. At just 2 Ghana cedis, you can treat yourself and your little ones to a rich, delightful chocolati taste of Twisco and power that dream. Simply mix with water, add milk, stir, and enjoy. The kids can't get enough of it. So why wait? Head to your nearest store and grab your Twisco 20-gram sachet, 400-gram sachet, and 400-gram tin today. Twisco, power your dream, and this is FDA approved.
And hey, boss lady, you the go-getter, the planner, the do-it-all business woman, doing it at a time. MTN sees you, and they've decided to cheer you on every step of the way. That's why they've created the Ijumapa bundle just for you. It's your new bestie with special data and call bundles. You stay connected to your customers, suppliers, and everything that helps grow your hustle. But wait, there's actually more. With the Ijumapa bundle comes with the insurance benefits to protect your business that you've worked so hard to build, because we know that you're not just working for today, you're actually building a future. It's time to level up, scale up, and shine brighter than ever. Dial *5060# now, grab your Ejumapa bundle, and let's get to work on your success story. The MTN Ejumapa bundle, powering women in business. And I was just saying earlier that it's the birthday of you, Mustafa Seidu Esquire, Director of Nature and Development Foundation. We join your staff and management to celebrate you today and wish you the very best in the years ahead. And it's from the Multimedia Group to you. Achu is here.
Yes, with the Joy Sports Center. Thank you very much, Blessed. And to you who is listening to us on Joy 99.7 FM. And we'll start with the sad news of the passing of former Black Star striker Peter Lamptey. Lamptey enjoyed an illustrious career spanning over 2 decades, in which time he won multiple Premier League titles with Accra Hearts. Also played for Accra Great Olympics in that time, finishing as the league's top scorer in 1973 when he was at Accra Hearts. And that was the first time any player had achieved that feat in the Ghana Premier League. He also played for Ghana across other national teams, not just the Black Stars. In fact, in 1972 at the Munich Olympic Games, he was the lead striker for the Black Stars, who found themselves in the same group with Colombia, Poland, and East Germany in that particular competition. We wish the former Black Stars farewell. Speaking of the Black Stars, they are on the verge of securing a 5th World Cup appearance. Ghana leads Group I with 22 points and need a draw on Sunday against Comoros to secure qualification for next year's tournament. Sports Minister Kofi Adams expects Sunday to be a celebration at the Accra Sports Stadium.
The difference is huge. It's not possible for Madagascar to go to Mali and beat them by 8-0,
and then we will lose
by 8-0. That's not possible. So technically speaking, Ghana is true. We are there, and we consider this game as our qualification game. Sunday is just for us to get to the stadium to celebrate the players. They will play for us, but we, the supporters, must come to the stadium to celebrate them on Sunday, the 12th of October. All of us must come to this.
Meanwhile, Algeria have sealed their return to the FIFA World Cup for the first time since 2014 after defeating Somalia by 3-0 in Oran on Thursday, securing top spot in Group G of the African qualifiers. They've become the 4th nation from the continent to secure a place at next year's tournaments, joining Morocco, Tunisia, and Egypt. There are other teams who also could secure qualifications. In Group B, Senegal have got a 2-point lead over DR Congo and need to win to secure qualification to the tournament. Benin also lead Group C. They lead with 14 points. South Africa also on 14 points. Nigeria are in 3rd place with 11 points. And Nigeria, if they are to qualify, they need both Benin and South Africa to lose their matches for Nigeria to win, and by a goal difference of more than 2 in that game to secure qualification. Otherwise, Benin and South Africa hold the aces in that group in 1st and 2nd places respectively. In Group D, Cape Verde could wrap up qualification to a debut World Cup appearance in the final affair in Praia. They lead Group D with 20 points, followed by Cameroon in that group as well on 18 points. If Cape Verde win, it's all over for Cameroon, who need to hope for a slip up, not just any slip. Cape Verde need to lose, and Cameroon need to win to secure qualification there. Morocco, they've already qualified. Cote d'Ivoire also could secure qualification with a win on Sunday ahead of Gabon, who are in close 2nd with 19 points, just 1 fewer than Cote d'Ivoire themselves. All right. Algeria have also secured qualification, leading Uganda with 4 points with just 1 game to spare. Tunisia also have secured qualification, leading with 7 points over Namibia with just 1 game to spare. And Namibia has actually played 1 game more than Tunisia in that group. I've already told you the Black Stars. Look, the only circumstance where the Black Stars do not qualify is if Ghana loses by a goal to 0, or loses and Mali happens to lose to Madagascar by 8 goals or more. So Madagascar need to beat Mali by 8 goals or more, or win that game by any margin and hope that Ghana loses to Comoros by 8 goals or more. Those are the permutations as far as the final group games of the 2026 CAF World Cup qualifiers are concerned. Let's take a brief detour from football, because the Ghana Olympic Committee is set to roll out a medical program that provides comprehensive insurance for athletes who compete for the country. The GOC is already engaging athletes like Deborah Akwa, who are still not recovered and received any support despite representing the country even when injured. Last time she competed for Ghana was in Paris last year. Evans Yeboah is the GOC's treasurer.
First, we need to engage. Don't forget the athlete was in school over a 4-month period. We just had opportunity to grab her the last 3 weeks. And that's why I said that even the president has taken the mantle on himself and he's engaging with her. What we have assured is that there's a road to glory with whatever challenges that she has. But don't forget, the National Federation is also resounding and having a program which will suit each and other person. We've had 2 injuries in the athletics sector, and even some of them with the boys. But these are things that once we create the system, things will evolve, and it will be better next year. I mean, by January, once we finish not only with her, but it is a whole medical program that is going on.
Evans Yeboah is the treasurer of the Ghana Olympic Committee and also the president of the Ghana Badminton Association. Let's get back to football, where the Ghana Premier League continues today with Dreams FC in a desperate search for their first win of the season. They face second place Mediama Sporting Club in Takwa, and head coach Winfred Domon is confident of a good result.
We are, yes, struggling, but we are playing some interesting football. It's just that we are also conceding some bad, avoidable goals. We are also not scoring enough. And the technical team has been working around the clock and making sure in all departments, the goalkeeping department, the defense, the midfield attack is solid and ready for Mediama on Friday. Yes, on paper they are a strong side, but we have also beaten that before on that same pitch.
That game is at 4:30 later today. Tomorrow, Kumasi Asante Kotoko take on regional rivals Nations FC. Wednesday's 2-0 win over defending champions Gold Stars mean Kotoko are unbeaten in the league. But head coach Karim Zito still hasn't forgiven the team for last week's draw against Pando Hearts of Lions at home and wants that debt to be repaid when they face Nations.
We still own the club two points, so we have to go to away and then make sure that we get that points to come and fill in the space here. Yeah, because if you want to win the league, one of the most important things is you should always do your best to win your home matches. It will propel you to what's the target you set for yourself. So I think we played 2 matches at home. We won 1, we drew 1. I think it's not bad, but still we are going to fight the away games and then we get a point to replace the 2 we lost here.
Well, their hosts have dropped points twice in the 4-game-old season, and head coach Kasimo Kanse puts it all down to luck and the slow integration of new talents.
The players that make it tick last season, most of them are not available. We've got replacement, but it will take a little bit time for them to get to where we went. And, you know, we went to Adriana and the matches we lost, or away matches we lost. So, we could say, yes, we can say that luck too was not on our side. Because the way we play, we created the chances, we wasted all of them. Things were passed, and I say we couldn't take our chances. We only have 2 matches. But I hope coming Saturday, they will take their chances.
That's at 3 p.m. tomorrow in Kumasi. Vision FC also will be hosting Bibiani Gold Stars in the capital here in Tema. And then on Sunday, Diana hosts Bechem United. Hoho United plays Swedro All Blacks. Karela United, they face Brekum Chelsea. Samatex 96 are also at home to Techima 11 Wonders. Young Apostles will play Holy Stars. And then on Monday, Accra Hearts of Oak will play Pando Hearts of Lions at the Accra Sports Stadium. Elsewhere, Rafael Benitez believes Manchester United will be competitive again, but will need to look at Liverpool for inspiration. United have not won the Premier League since Ferguson left the club in 2013 and are not any closer to doing so after another false start to the season. But the former Liverpool boss says there could be a way out.
The top side, they have seasons. Sometimes you have good players coming from the academy. That means that you are performing at a very good level, or sometimes you are right with the signings, or you are right with the coach. And then there are different things that, depending on that, you have 1 bad season or 2 or 3 or whatever. In this case, Liverpool is consistent in terms of the way that they are doing things. They were good enough selling players since my time with Torres and after Coutinho, Luis Suarez. So they were making some money and they were quite successful in the signings. Manchester United, they're spending some money. The players, they didn't have maybe the adaptation to the top side that is Manchester United. So that is the difference. But still, I think they will come back because they are good enough and they have a massive support.
Meanwhile, Ray Mullinston, who was Alex Ferguson's assistant when they last won the league title, has criticised coach Ruben Amorim's approach.
I don't think it was wise for him to say, I want to play 3-4-3 and this is what I'm going to do and I'm not going to change. I think he should have said, listen, I am in favour of 3-4-3. I had a lot of success with it. I really hope that I can make it work at Manchester United, but I first need to have a look at the players that I've got. I need to look at the Premier League because it's a completely different league than obviously Portugal. Now you got it's almost sort of a witch hunt to say the system, which obviously doesn't help because every time they fall short, people start asking the same question.
Rainer Mullinston is the former Manchester United assistant coach, and he was speaking to Sky Sports. We'll be back at 1 p.m. with Game Plan on Joy 99.7 FM. Until then, stay tuned to the Super Morning Show.
And that's Achu Tamaklu for you, bringing us the Joy Sports Center here on the Super Morning Show, bringing us right to 8 here on the show. And that's time for Business Minutes, brought to you by Anointed Engineering Services Limited, the generator experts.
Hello, welcome to the Joy Business Minute, brought to you by Anointed Engineering Services Limited, the generator experts. The IMF has reached a staff-level agreement with the government of Ghana after concluding a fifth program review, paving the way for the release of more than $300 million in the coming days. The cedi has made some significant gains against the dollar and other currencies on the interbank market over the past 2 days, following drastic changes to the Bank of Ghana's forex interventions. The Center for Environmental Management and Sustainable Energy has asked government to take immediate action to renew interest in Ghana's oil sector. A new report shows that Ghana has not attracted new investors in the petroleum upstream sector since 2018. Meanwhile, oil has held the biggest decline in a week on cautious optimism about easing tensions in the Middle East and the outlook for supply. And that's the Joy Business Minute, brought to you by Anointed Engineering Services Limited, the generator experts.
Coffee in your cup and Joy on the set. The Super Morning Show is always the best bet on Joy 99.7 FM. Coffee in your cup and Joy on the set. The Super Morning Show is always the best bet on Joy 99.7 FM.
And you're welcome back to the Super Morning Show. What a day it is, Friday, and of course we are grateful to Anointed Engineering Services Limited for always bringing us the Business Minute. Business Minutes on the Super Morning Show, brought to you by Anointed Engineering Services Limited, the generator experts. And this morning, if you're wondering what you can get at Anointed Engineering Services Limited, they are into the sales of ultra-silent, fuel-efficient diesel generating sets. They have sizes ranging from 5 kVA to 3000 kVA at competitive prices. So for every generator that you acquire at Anointed Electricals, you're getting 5-year warranty. You also get some maintenance and repairs of all kinds when it comes to diesel generating sets at Anointed Engineering Services Limited. Lots of services on offer. Think about them. The 24-hour emergency service is also on offer at Anointed Engineering. You have the sale of genuine spare parts, reliable rental services, professional advice, and also they are into the sales of tire lights and rental as well. So if you're in East Legon, 26 Boundary Road, closer to the AH Hotel, I believe, that's where you can find Anointed Electricals. But don't you worry, you can come over to the head office of Anointed Engineering Services Limited, number 77 Anointed House on the main Odoko Malam Highway near the Odoko traffic lights. That's where you can find Anointed Electricals. But if you're out of town, no need to worry at all. 21 branches across the country. Anointed Engineering Services Limited will definitely get you sorted when it comes to ultra-silent, fuel-efficient and diesel generating sets. But there's also good news for you today, because Anointed Electricals is into skills training. So if you have interest in learning much more about, generators and plants, auto mechanics, electricals, controls and solar installations, all of that on service and offer now at Anointed Electricals. 80% practical and hands-on training. You have 20% theory as well. So call the hotlines. 0243 480 334 is the number to call. You can also get to reach them on 0246 423 534. Anointed is the generator experts.
Coffee in your cup and Joy on the set. The Super Morning Show is always the best bet on Joy 99.7 FM.
And we've got big stories coming up here on the Super Morning Show in just a moment. Of course, big stories here on the Super Morning Show, brought to you by Telesol, Connecting Energies, Lancaster University, Ghana, the only British university campus in West Africa, and Equity Health Insurance. They are here for you. We'll be telling you a bit more about them shortly, but you can be a part of the show this morning by sending us your social media messages. Do them on WhatsApp is 05511119997, and social media messages on the Super Morning Show brought to you by EcoBank, the Pan-African Bank, and number 10, liver salt, a refreshing relief. So just think about this, okay? If you're a parent, if you're a guardian, if you are a school administrator, is that thought of going back to school giving you pressure? Like, you know how it feels, right? When it's time to go back to school, so much on your head, and of course you get to think a lot about fees, and you get to think a lot about school supplies if you're a school administrator, and even assessing short-term loans to support your school project. Well, there's good news for you from EcoBank this morning, because they have a hassle-free solution for you. So if you're a parent, you're a guardian, conveniently pay fees using the digital first platforms. And so no matter where you are, you can use the EcoBank Rapid Transfer. It's the EcoBank Rapid Transfer. You can use that to pay school fees directly into your school's account. It's fast, it's hassle-free. So wherever you are across the world, just use the EcoBank Rapid Transfer system. If you're also a school administrator, a school owner, they offer more than easy fees collection solutions. So you can get some asset financing to expand your facilities as well, and also working capital to keep things running totally smooth for you when it comes to EcoBank. So my message to you this morning is that this term, let EcoBank handle the stress while you focus on what matters. So learn more about the EcoBank Back to School offers. All you can do about it is to call this number, and then you'll be finding out more. It's 0800 0032255 for inquiries. Sincerely yours, your back to school partner, EcoBank. And EcoBank is the Pan-African Bank. Keep your messages coming through. Of course, we're still in that Cancer Awareness Month. Don't forget that lots of education will be coming through shortly here on the Super Morning Show, and you can be a part of it. 05511119997. Brought to you, Kanketsi, EcoBank, the Pan-African Bank, and number 10, liver salt, a refreshing relief. By the way, you're invited to the 2025 Institute of Chartered Accountants Ghana's presidential luncheon. Of course, mark your calendars for one of the most prestigious gatherings of financial and business leaders in Ghana. So it's happening on Wednesday, the 15th of October, 2025. The venue is the Grand Arena, Accra International Conference Center, and it's happening exactly at noon. So you have to be there midday on the 15th of October, 2025. We're just setting the tone at the top, leading with integrity, innovation, and compliance. That's the theme for the event. And guest speaker will be Professor John Kweku Mensah-Malto, Vice Chancellor of the University of Professional Studies, Accra. Then we have the chairperson of the event, Mr. Augustine Addo, President of the Institute of Chartered Accountants Ghana. So it's going to be a great show. Because you would have CEOs, policymakers, industry captains, top professionals for that afternoon of insightful conversation, powerful networking opportunities there as well, and thought leadership. So gain fresh perspectives on leadership and compliance in today's dynamic business environment. Network some more and do so much more at the Grand Arena of the Accra International Conference Center on the 15th of October 2025. Registration 1,200 cedis per participant. Secure your seat now. It's icagh.org, and then you can get your tickets today. So get to call them and find out more. 024-355-1788 for more information. And also you can find them on ICAGH on Facebook, X, and Instagram. Corporate partners, we have Fovis Mazas, we have the Nafas Ventures, and then we have John K & Co. We have the Cope A Group, also group of companies also on board this year, and yours truly, Joy FM and Graphic Business. So be at the Institute of Chartered Accountants Ghana's Presidential Roundtable, Wednesday, 15th of October 2025 at the Grand Arena, Accra International Conference Center. And Kojo was just telling you about the team we're expecting to join us this morning for that Cancer Awareness Month. You want to hear from Dr. Abena Sapon and also Dr. Florence Dede. They'll be joining us this morning, and whichever question you have, just send them right through to us. 055-1111-997. Kojo and the team and all of us here will be reading out your messages and questions that you may have. We'll do that right here on the Super Morning Show. So all you have to do is to send those questions across. Yesterday we did one, and today we're continuing with that campaign for you as well. And it's all part of our Cancer Awareness Month creation. And that will be happening on Big Stories, brought to you by Telecel. Telecel is connecting energies. Lancaster University, Ghana, the only British university campus in West Africa, and Equity Health Insurance, they are here for you. It's raining lots of cash here on the Super Morning Show today because the Telecel cash opportunity is here for you. You can have that secure and convenient cash platforms, which is still offering you the lowest charges that you can think of ever. Even better, sending money from Telecel Cash to Telecel Cash now is still free. It's happening on the Telecel Play app, so whether you're paying school fees, just sending cash to your favorite people, send the keke. That's the message coming through from Telecel this morning. And remember that you can make payments to all other networks anywhere by doing cash transfer, which is accepted as a means of payment. So star 110 hash now. You can alternatively download the Telecel Play app, and then you can send some cash through to your friends and loved ones. Telecel is making that possible for you here on the Super Morning Show, and just can't wait for that conversation on palliative care and cancer management. We'll have Dr. Abena Sapon, who's the head of palliative care units, the Department of Family Medicine at the Kolebu Teaching Hospital. She'll be joining us shortly, and then we'll have Dr. Florence Dede as well, Consultant General Surgeon at the Kolebu Teaching Hospital, also joining us this morning for that cancer awareness creation. All of that will be happening here on the Super Morning Show. But do you know that you don't need big money to plan your retirement? Well, that's actually true. You can do that with just one Ghana cedi. Just one Ghana cedi today. Make that happen today with a Shield CD Crow pension plan. It's coming through from Shield Pension Trust. It's simple, it's affordable, it's flexible as well, and it's made possible by Shield Pension Trust this morning. So it's getting better. When you sign up for that plan, you're enrolled on the Dachi Apomoding plan. It's giving you free medical insurance when you retire. So whether you're a banker, an IT expert, a civil servant, or you're a freelancer, someone just thinking ahead, join the Shield Pension Trust family now. Visit shieldpensiontrust.com. You can also send them WhatsApp. It's 050-915-0253 for more information. Shield Pension Trust, into the future with you. We're taking a quick break, but before we do that, I have to keep urging you on to take advantage of the Stanbic rates, which have dropped significantly this time. So you've been planning, you've been waiting for the right time. We say now is the right time to make that right move. So take these bold steps to fund your dream today with the Stanbic personal loan. You have the vehicle loans, the consumer finance loans, solar loans, and the home loans, or you may opt for the credit card. Be unstoppable with Stanbic Bank today. Visit stanbicbank.com.gh to get started. Stanbic Bank.
Auntie T, abeg, fix me go betete Ghana. No garri, no oil, no plantain, just beans then eggs.
Hey, brah, that be dangerous combination, no.
Problem no day. I fit handle am.
For Telecel, we dey bob say everybody gets what they like. That be why Made For Me bundles day. Based on your usage, you fit get your own data and call packages. Fala! Made For Me bundles like the way you dey want am. That star 530 hash, then buy Made For Me bundles today.
Telecel, connecting energies.
Are you a business leader looking to secure the health and well-being of your team? Are you an individual seeking personal health protection for you and your family? At Equity Health Insurance, we know what good health means. That is why we offer comprehensive and competitive insurance plans that fit your needs.
Equity Health Insurance has been a game changer for my family. The Ebusian Health Plan provides coverage for us anytime we visit a medical facility.
My work colleagues and I receive the best of medical care from many hospitals, clinics, and pharmacies because we are signed up to an Equity corporate plan.
Well, you heard them. Join the Equity Health Insurance family now. Visit our website at www.equityhealthinsurance.com for more information on our range of products and services. Contact us via email at info@equityhealthinsurance.com or call us on 050-1515-124 or 020-4269-562, and we are ready to assist you. Equity Health Insurance, here for you.
Hello
and welcome. Going into the weekend, we have more 2026 World Cup qualifiers. Now, here are some picks to boost your winnings on Betway. Having made a hesitant start to their World Cup 2026 qualifying campaign, Germany will expect to brush off lowly Luxembourg with over 2.5 goals and a similar result when France hosts Azerbaijan. Sweden and Switzerland are both likely to score in their crunch qualifier. Spain should have an easy win over Georgia, whilst Italy away to Estonia are favored to take the win. There should be further wins for Netherlands and Denmark over Finland and Greece respectively. Use the booking code BW17E0C48B to place your bet. That is BW17E0C48B. Get more rewards with Betway. Log on to betway.com.gh to place your bet. Regulated by the Gaming Commission of Ghana. Bet responsibly. No under 18. Betway. Get way more.
Activa Insurance, they are the Fufraba, the Activa Smart Covers. 3 innovative packages designed to give you better protection. The Lady Drive package offers free towing and covers all accidental injuries, including domestic accidents and more. The enhanced third party covers your car against minor accidents such as dents, scratches, damage to side mirrors and windscreen. And the Personal Accident Plus cover goes beyond accidental injury or death to include funeral expenses or home improvement support in the event of permanent disability. Call Activa Insurance on toll-free number 0800 377 477 or WhatsApp on 025 737 0377. Activa Insurance. Our clients, our passion.
If you know these sounds, you didn't just live through the 90s. You lived the experience. Back then, connection took minutes. Today, it takes a blink. You express yourself with memes. You hold video calls across continents. You say hey to an AI who responds,
"Hello, Kwame."
You order rides, dinner, and dreams all from the palm of your hand. A lot has changed, so have we. For over 3 decades, EcoBank has evolved with you, leading digital banking in Ghana and across 33 African countries, pioneering solutions built around how you live, move, and dream today. From our express points to EcoBank Pay, online banking, and the mobile app, we are where you are. Here for today, ready for tomorrow. Now, that's change, powered by EcoBank.
EcoBank, a better way to bank your way. EcoBank, the Pan-African Bank.
We shouldn't have gone to that party.
Masa, my head is killing me. Is that your stomach?
Yes.
What did you eat?
I don't know.
Get rid of your gastric problems with number 10 liver salt. Number 10 gives you quick, effective relief from nausea, indigestion, heartburns, hangovers, and hyperacidity. And with different fruity flavors such as orange and lemon, it's a pretty tasty way to end an uncomfortable situation. Number 10 liver salt from Ernest Chemist, because everyone needs a chemist.
This advert has been vetted and approved by FDA.
And where do you think you're going?
To train in the garden.
With my broom?
Mom, it's a javelin.
Oh, really? And that plate?
That's not a plate, it's a discus, Mom. We are training to become winners.
Well, you know you need lots of energy to become winners. So you both better start your day with Twisco before you go anywhere. Besides its great chocolatey taste, Twisco is enriched with Enerfort, a blend of energy-boosting vitamins and minerals for little winners.
Thanks, Mom.
Got to keep my little winners in shape. Twisco, power your dreams.
This advert is FDA approved.
Do you want to remain productive and competitive in your business? Then I am happy to remind you that Anointed Engineering Services Limited is still here to serve. We provide homes, offices, and institutions with ultra-silent, reliable, and fuel-efficient diesel generating sets with sizes ranging from 5 kVA to 3000 kVA at unbeatable prices. You also enjoy a 5-year warranty. Anointed Engineering is noted for unwavering 24-hour after-sale emergency taxi service, rental and sale of tar lights and genuine spare parts, undertake repair and maintenance of all diesel generators, and buy back used generators. Sign up today at our training school and gain hands-on experience from our team of professionals on generators, plants, auto mechanics, electricals, controls, and solar installations. Anointed Engineering has 21 branches nationwide. Locate us at East Legon, 26 Boundary Road, close to the AH Hotel. Call us on 024 642 3534 or 024 348 0334. Locate our head office in Accra at number 77 Anointed House on the main Odoko Malam Highway near the Odoko traffic light. Anointed Engineering Services Limited, the generator experts.
Let me share my experience with you at the new Aqua Safari Resorts. When you arrive, you're greeted by warm smiles and introduced to your 24-hour butler who already has your itinerary sorted. Enjoy water sports activities like jet ski rides, kayaking, water sliding, flyboarding, and castnet fishing. You can even have your lunch here on the boat cruise. Let the tour guides take you through the sceneries of the mangrove forest, the friendliness of the animals, while you pet and feed them. We chose to have our breakfast with a beautiful sunrise right in front of our cabin.
Visit Aqua Safari Eco Resort in Ghana, bringing you closer to nature.
Change starts with clean hands. Our hands are busy every day, cooking jollof in the kitchen, buying wache at the market, helping children at school, or enjoying TZ with friends. But germs can make us sick. That's why we must wash our hands with soap and running water at the right times. Before you eat, wash your hands. Before you cook, wash your hands. After the toilet, wash your hands. Before and after changing your sanitary pads, wash your hands. After cleaning baby, wash your hands. After cough or sneeze, wash your hands. Clean hands wash away germs that can cause diarrhea, flu and other infections, and they are essential for menstrual hygiene management. Remember, change starts with clean hands.
This message is brought to you by the SHARE Project and made possible with the generous support of Global Affairs Canada.
Coffee in your cup and joy on the set. The Super Morning Show is always the best bet on Joy 99.7 FM.
It is Friday, and our most highly anticipated guests are on their way to the studio for our conversation about surviving cancer. We've got a palliative care expert who everybody seems to know. I've been getting so many messages about Dr. Abena Sapong, who's on her way to our show, and all of her friends are texting me that, hey, my friend Abena Sapong is coming to your show. You look after her. Yes, we'll give her VIP treatment. Don't worry. She's the head of palliative care unit at the Department of Family Medicine at Kolebu. Also from Kolebu, Dr. Florence Dede, and she happens to be a consultant general surgeon, but she's also a survivor, cancer survivor. So that means that we get both the professional and the personal opinion and views and points of view on this all-important discussion as our Cancer Month continues here on the Super Morning Show. Don't miss it. It's on its way. In the meantime, though, if you're a strategic thinker, you like to make your moves at the right time, well, Stanbic Bank says the right time is now, because they've dropped their interest rates, which means you can now pick up a Stanbic Bank personal loan, a vehicle loan, you can get consumer finance, you can get a solar loan or a home loan. You can also get a credit card and be unstoppable with Stanbic Bank. Now you can go to stanbicbank.com.gh to get started, and that's a message from our friends at Stanbic Bank. Now, does it need to be repeated that the best place for your conferencing today is Aqua Safari Resort? Now, this place has stunning conference facilities equipped with state-of-the-art technology, some amazingly comfortable seating, which is all adaptable, so you can switch things around to suit your purposes. And it all comes with first-class catering and customer service, as you have come to be used to from Aqua Safari. This is all happening, of course, against the backdrop of the panoramic view of the River Volta out in Ada. And of course, what this means is that during your lunch breaks, you get to enjoy the animal sanctuary. You can go to the islands and explore. All of this you can do in your lunch breaks. And of course, don't forget that if you need to book a conference, call them now on 054 011 0190. All right, and do it now, please. Aqua Safari Resort, bringing you closer to nature.
Ever wondered why the finest treasures of Africa feel like hidden secrets? The craftsmanship, the passion, the untold stories. Well, Ghana, the wait is over. Afro quality is here. Afro quality is your destination for the finest collection of African products. From beautifully crafted, ready-to-wear clothes, organic skincare products, bags, shoes, and fashion accessories, all made in Africa. Find us in East Legon on the American House Road, on top of Say Cheers. Visit at afroquality.com on Instagram or TikTok, or 053-33-92345. Afro Quality, because you deserve the finest.
When Ginny meets your mouth, you go sing, oh, you go dance.
Use Cook Ginny rice for birthdays, breakups, makeups, mother-in-laws, children, exes, boyfriends, girlfriends. All those meals spreading smiles. Now it's your turn to smile. Ginny rice says, let's go to Dubai. From September to December, stand a chance to win washing machines, smart TVs, fridges, gas cookers, and a once-in-a-lifetime free trip to Dubai. All you need to do is buy a 4.2 kg bag of Ginny rice, scratch the card inside for a free chance to win a prize. Now that's worth a smile. Fly Dubai with Ginny. Ginny spreading smiles. This advert is FDA approved.
Hello, I am Teacher Jane. Are you Eric's mom? Yes. Well, today in class, he kept challenging me about a certain point for more than 5 minutes.
Oh no, I'm so sorry.
Don't be sorry, Mommy. I love his confidence. Our world needs more people who can speak up. So well done.
Oh, thank you. Confident, curious kids will change our world. Nido, especially formulated with iron, vitamin C, and A. Nido, your love, their future. This advert is FDA approved.
Welcome to Max Buy.
Hey Jerry, this your phone. What is this?
Babe, relax. Today is the day I turn water into wine. We're in the promised land. Max Buy is here to save us, okay?
You're welcome to Max Buy, Ghana's #1 electronic retail store. How may I help you?
You know, my queen deserves the best. Show me your top gadget here.
At Max Buy, we've got it all. Mobile phones, smart TVs, air conditioners, kettles, microwaves, blenders, and more.
Babe, imagine our anniversary selfies with this Tecno Camon 30S. Everybody would think that we are Ghana's Jay-Z and Beyonce. Power couple, papa.
With over 40 shops nationwide.
Call us on 054-401-9552.
Flexible payment plan, online shopping, and home delivery.
When I wake up in the morning, I brush my teeth with Kale Charcoal toothpaste. This gives me confidence all day.
Anytime you meet Amma, don't be surprised I smile showing my beautiful white teeth because I don't have cavity thanks to Kel Charcoal toothpaste for its natural charcoal properties. In fact, we are like twins. I can't go without my Kel Charcoal toothpaste.
That be why I dey use Kale Charcoal toothpaste morning and night when I dey go bed safe. It dey make my teeth white when it dey comot every scent from my mouth inside. My confidence level they go up, so I dey show my 32 teeth all.
Introducing the Kale Charcoal toothpaste, formulated with activated bamboo charcoal powder, ensures whiter teeth and removes bad breath. The strong natural property of the activated bamboo charcoal removes bacteria, absorbs surface stains on our teeth caused by coffee, wines, and tobacco. Welcome, Kale Charcoal toothpaste. Kale Charcoal toothpaste, Sankofa Yenchi.
Kale, happy smile.
This advert is FDA approved.
We asked Ghanaian business owners what they want from Old Mutual.
I want insurance and pension solutions that will protect my employees.
Your business growth is our business. For 180 years, we have partnered with businesses to protect and grow their most valuable assets. From tailored group life assurance protection to affordable pension plans, we've got your business and your employees covered. Contact your broker or call Old Mutual on 0509 551 609 today. Old Mutual, do great things every day.
The Super Morning Show is always the best bet on Joy 99.7 FM.
Music loud, when they want to think incorrect. Since I was born, never tolerant. I'm okay, and you may look the other way, but we can try to understand and do your time to make the man. Whether you're a brother or whether you're a mother, you're staying alive, staying alive. Feel the city breaking and everybody shaking, and you're staying alive, staying alive. Staying alive, staying alive. Staying alive.
Well, we promised you a deep conversation about surviving cancer, and our two guests to help us do that today are Dr. Florence Dede, who is a consultant general surgeon at Kolebu. She's here with us right now. Very nice to meet you, Dr. Dede.
Thank you.
We'll be joined in a little bit by Dr. Abena Sapon, and she's a head of the palliative care unit at the Department of Family Medicine, also at Kolebu. But Dr. Dede, I've been looking forward to meeting you in particular because you have a unique situation. In addition to being a medical professional, a surgeon, you have survived cancer. You've been through it, and I can well imagine that your perspectives on it are unique because of your training, but also because this is something that you've personally gone through. Let me ask you this. How long ago was it?
All right, so I had a diagnosis of breast cancer in 2016. So that's 9 years. 16.
16?
Yeah,
okay, good. Yeah. And, I mean, it's not the kind of thing you imagine for yourself. And when it's happening, how when you first... were you suspicious before you were then?
No, so actually I found a lump in my breast. So
right.
I had it examined, I did the x-rays, mammogram, and it didn't look like anything to worry about. So I decided I would keep an eye on it for a while because I'd actually had a lump taken out before.
Right.
But after a while I noticed it had become a little bigger. So then I decided, let me just take it out because I didn't like the fact that it had become bigger. But honestly, cancer didn't cross my mind. And by then I was working as a surgeon in the Department of Surgery, taking care of cancer patients. So when I say cancer didn't cross my mind, I know what cancer looks like, and it didn't look like it was that. But then we took it out. The diagnosis of cancer can only be definitively made when a pathologist looks at the lump. So we took it out, the pathologist looked at it and got back and said it's a cancer. So honestly, it came as a surprise. But I guess I took it in good faith. One good thing was it was early. So that encouraged me a lot because I know that when you pick it early and you treat it, the outcomes are good. So that was something that really kept me going. So from then, there were other things that had to be done. I needed to have further surgery, needed to have some radiotherapy, hormonal therapy. I didn't need chemotherapy because of the type of cancer I had.
Right.
So I went through all the other things, and I'm currently still taking my hormonal medications. So definitely not an easy journey, but it's possible to go through.
Yeah, thank goodness. Now, I was asking you this before we came on air. I was saying that because of your training, it must be a blessing and a curse, right? Because once you hear that cancer diagnosis, there are things you know that the average person doesn't know about cancer. But that's not necessarily a good thing, is it?
Well, so that can make you very frightened. Just like people go and read all sorts of things when they have a diagnosis and then they get very scared. So knowing, when you have a lot of information, it can scare you to some extent. But also having the information also, like I said, I knew it was early. So that was an encouragement because I know that once you pick it early and you treat it, the outcomes, the evidence is that the outcomes are good. So as much as it was a bit scary, I'll go to the ward, I'll see patients with my same type of cancer who've come in with very advanced stages, not doing so well. You lose some of them. So obviously, naturally, you would think, is this going to happen to me? So that was a bit scary, especially when I went back to work after treatment. But one day at a time, it gets better.
I'm thinking about your state of mind while you were working through this, right? As in working at Kolebu, treating other people with cancer.
Yeah.
I mean, there's a Nigerian expression about standing in your own wahala to solve somebody's wahala.
Yeah. I think the good thing is it makes me appreciate what the patients go through better. And there are times when I don't always talk about it. I mean, I don't tell every patient I see that I've been through this. But when I notice the patient is struggling, I usually would say it. And it always makes such a big difference because patients usually would look at you as you are a doctor, you are talking about something you do not understand. But when I say that I have been through it, I've had the treatment, I'm still going strong, it always makes a difference. It always softens them a bit. It makes them, I guess, realize that there's hope. This is not the end of it. So from that angle, I think it can make my work a little easier. But from the other angle, initially, like I said, it was difficult. I mean, every day you'd think about it. You see patients, you are reminded, you wonder what the outcomes are going to be. So along those lines, it was a bit difficult to start with. But with time, as the years go by and you realize you are doing well, you begin to forget.
So you had hormonal treatment, you had radiotherapy, you said?
And I had surgery.
And you had surgery, of course. Over what period of time?
All right. So for me, I started with surgery. There are different approaches. So some people will start with chemo, some people will start with surgery. So I started with surgery, and then about a month after surgery, I had radiotherapy. So that was for 18 days, a little over 3 weeks, because weekends are not part of it. And then after that, I started. The hormonal treatment is just a tablet every day. So that I've been taking for the past 9 years. It's recommended that we take for about 10 years. Yeah.
How did your family take it?
My family was very supportive. I'm somebody who, I like to share what is going on with me. So, I mean, the very day I got the diagnosis, I was with a colleague. I mentioned it to her. I mentioned it to another colleague. I told my sisters. I have 3 sisters. I told them that very day. My husband, of course, I told him. So I'm not somebody, and the people who work with me all know it's not something I hide. I'm happy to talk about it. And I think that's a good thing because you get a lot of support. Going through cancer treatment is not easy. Apart from the physical things at times, depending on what stage it is, some people may even have pain and all that. At times there are side effects of treatment. And if you keep it to yourself, I find that I think it's more difficult to cope if you keep it to yourself. The thing is to share it with people who will be supportive of you. So not to share it with somebody who is going to tell you that don't go to hospital, don't have surgery, those ones will not help. So choose the people that you know will be supportive. And for me, my family was very, very supportive. My husband, very supportive.
Yeah. They didn't know what you know. They are not all doctors, are they?
No.
So they didn't. have the same information you did, they must have been a little bit more panicky than you.
Well, I wouldn't say so. I think the way you also present it to them helps them to know whether they should. So if I was panicking, then naturally they would panic. But if this is somebody who, this is what she does, she treats breast cancer and she has it and she's telling you that I'm going to be okay, then you should believe that she's going to be okay. And really, it's, again, when you pick it early, the treatment is not so cumbersome. So like I said, I didn't even need chemotherapy. If it had been picked up much later, even for the type I had, I would still have needed chemotherapy. Some types, no matter how early you pick it, you will need chemotherapy. So generally, when it's early, it's less cumbersome, less side effects, less treatment. Treatment is less extensive, and all that. So I think because it was early, that was very useful. I wasn't sick. Radiotherapy doesn't make you sick. Surgery doesn't make you sick. So I went through everything. I told my children as well. My children were quite young then, but I did tell them that I'm going into hospital. I have breast cancer. I'm going to treat. I'm not sure they really understood it very well because they were young, but at least they knew what was going on.
Now, when you talk to patients, and because you do help cancer patients too, when you talk to them, what seems to be their biggest fear?
Well, I think the fears are a lot, but cancer, most people associate cancer with death because you hear of people who've had cancer and they've died. So the first thing is, am I going to survive this disease? I think that's one of the biggest fears. And we do know that cancer can be tricky. So at times you actually do everything you should, you treat it and all that, but the outcomes are not always as good as we want it to be. So that is a real fear. People wonder whether they are going to survive it. For breast cancer, it's also the fear of its effect on your body. So some people may have to have their breasts taken off. And as women, I'm sure most women cherish their breasts the way they look. And so
were you worried about that?
I actually wanted to do that, but I didn't need to do that. So I ended up just having the lump taken out. But initially, because it's cancer, so I was like, just take the whole breast off and let me be free. But then in talking with my colleagues, it was like, it's so small, you don't need to do that. So gradually I decided, okay, if that's I'm not treating myself. So if my colleagues say this is what I should do, I'll go with that. So I didn't. It still wasn't an easy decision because I felt like, let me take it off and be okay. Some people are like that. They just feel, take it off. Other people too are so scared of taking off their breast. So we have both extremes. But yes, for those who don't want to have their breast off, it's a concern. Thankfully, we have plastic surgeons we work with, and so even if you have to have the breast taken off, you can have a plastic surgeon recreate a breast for you. So that's an option that can be considered. There's the fear of there's a lot of stigma associated with breast cancer. So some people have had to. We've heard stories of patients who've had to, or survivors who've had to move from where they live. People have had to go through divorces, all sorts of things, because people stigmatize patients with breast cancer. So depending on where you are, if your family doesn't really understand, your friends, then you may end up with some of these social and psychological problems. There's a fear of how much it's going to cost you. So that is always an issue. Am I going to be able to afford the treatment? Yes, it is costly to some extent. But National Health Insurance would help a bit, and even in the hospital we tend to get people who come and donate. So we have all sorts of groups, individuals who show up, especially in October, but all through the year increasingly. So we get some bit of funds that we can use to support patients. So the fears are many, yes, but the attempt is to try and overcome the fear and move forward.
We're talking to Dr. Dr. Florence Dede. Dr. Florence Dede is a survivor of cancer, breast cancer, but she's also a consultant surgeon at Kolibu, which means that she has a very unique double-sided perspective she's sharing with us this morning as we learn about surviving cancer. This is the 5th in our Cancer Month series, and it's been quite an experience so far. Dr. Dede, when I meet people who have survived cancer, this is my personal view, I I feel like I'm looking at a physically strong person. Like it takes some strength to overcome something that could kill you. Do you feel strong?
I wouldn't say so. I think, for me, I think I'm a Christian. So for me, I think a lot depends on God. I always would say that I don't know how those who are not Christians go through difficulties, because at the end of the day, I just say that God is in control. God knows why He allowed it to come my way, and God is able to take me through. So for me, that is where my strength comes from. I guess the decisions you take when you are faced with a diagnosis of cancer are very important. So unfortunately, we see people at times who even come in early. We make a diagnosis, and then they decide for one reason or the other they don't want to have treatment. It may be because they are afraid of their outcomes or following surgery, or there are so many misconceptions about chemotherapy, about radiotherapy, so some people try and avoid that. Excuse me. So unfortunately, those fears at times cause people to not to take the right decisions. So then they decide to sit back, maybe try alternative treatments or not do anything at all. And then, unfortunately, the cancer continues to grow. And by the time they decide that, okay, let me go to hospital, whatever they feared now comes to pass because the cancer has had all the time to cause its damage. So I think a lot depends on the decisions. And it's not all personal. It's the support that you have as well. Because at times some people actually do want to have treatment, but then family, maybe husband, siblings, whoever is around them, parents say, no, don't go and do it. And for one reason or the other, they are not able to take the decisions on their own. So, for me, I always said, this is what has come. I will take these decisions. No matter whether anybody supports me or not, I'm going in this direction. It's not everybody who can do that. But then for everyone, if you have the right people supporting you, then it definitely makes it easier. Even if you said, I don't want to have treatment, and you have a husband pushing you, go and have the treatment, or you have a parent or you have a sibling, it definitely would help to make that decision easier. So I think the people around you help a lot. They do make a difference as to how things go.
Dr. Florence Dede is our guest, and she's telling us what it's like to survive cancer. She's also talking to us about her career as a surgeon who treats people with cancer. A double-sided perspective that we're learning a lot from. We're going to take some messages. When we come back, we'll be joined by our other guest, also from Colin. And she's got some very fascinating insights to share with us. As for her, I was warned by several people to treat her with kid gloves when she comes on my show. So watch me ignore them all when we come back from these messages. But stay tuned. In the meantime, though, don't forget that if you are somebody who wants more, then you need the ABSA Ultimate account in your life. It's not just a banking product, it's a chance to have more. ABSA Ultimate account will give you retrenchment insurance cover of up to 50,000 Ghana cedis. You get hospital cashback benefits, you get access to seamless digital solutions, and up to 1 million cedis of travel insurance, not to be sneezed at. So listen, if you want over 30 benefits on your account, then you want more, which means you need the ABSA Ultimate account. You want more? Of course you do. Because more is always better. Your story matters. ABSA. Stay with us. When we come back, we continue our discussion on surviving cancer.
Morning Show.
The shipping sector is important to the growth of the economy, taking Ghana to the world and bringing the world to Ghana. As a regulator of the commercial shipping sector, the Ghana Shippers Authority is committed to ensuring fairness, efficiency, transparency, competitive charges, and world-class service delivery for all players at the country's land, air, and seaports. Whether you are an importer, exporter, or shipping service provider, the Ghana Shippers Authority invites you to take advantage of our free services, including seminars on new policies, advisory services on shipping, assistance with resolving challenges at entry borders, clarification on port charges, and the facilitation of transit trade. Visit us at Ghana Shippers House, Ridge Accra, 5th floor GPHA Towers, Tema, 1st floor NCA Building, Denyami Kumasi, Takrade Shippers Center, Chapel Hill, Takrade, 2nd floor Unity House, Kalpohene Junction, Tamale. Our shipper support and complaints unit at the Ilubu, Paga, Hamile, and Aflao borders, as well as Kotoka International Airport and Takotel, Takrade, are also on hand to provide real-time assistance. Call us on toll-free on 0800 300 55 or visit our website www.shippers.org.gh. Ghana Shippers Authority, providing shipping solutions.
Hello, Mr. Headmaster.
Please sit. I want to discuss your child, Sarah. She is always asking questions. Questions after questions. It never stops.
Sorry, we will...
Oh, no, don't be sorry. We love her curiosity. Our world needs more curious minds. So, well done.
Oh, thank you. Confident, curious kids will change our world. Nido is specially formulated with iron, vitamin C, and A. Nido, your love, their future. This advert is FDA approved.
Accra, get ready. On October the 10th and 11th, multiple Grammy Award-winning jazz musician Wynton Marsalis and the world's greatest jazz orchestra, the Jazz at Lincoln Center Orchestra, will perform live at the Plus 233 Jazz Bar and Grill. Experience 2 unforgettable nights of pure jazz excellence from New York to Accra. This is a once-in-a-generation cultural moment. Tickets are limited. Secure yours now before they sell out. Tickets are available at Plus 233 Jazz Bar and Grill, or you can call or WhatsApp 0241 611 822 for tickets and inquiries. October the 10th and 11th, 8 p.m. each night. Wynton Marsalis and the Jazz at Lincoln Center Orchestra, live in Accra. Also featuring drummer Herlin Riley, percussionist Weedy Bryma, and vocalist Chanel Johns. This event is presented by the Ghana Jazz Foundation and Plus 233 Jazz Bar and Grill.
Awards has always been more than a celebration. For years, we have honored excellence across the African diaspora. This year, 2025, we take it further with a chartered flight straight from Accra to Bridgetown from the 9th to the 13th of November for the Guba Trade and Investment Conference and Awards Night. There will be 9 panel sessions, private roundtables, and investment-ready site visits, all designed to build lasting connections and open new opportunities. Guba, Barbados. This is where Africa and the Caribbean come together to connect, build, and to renew. A true reclaiming of our Atlantic destiny. Join us. Secure your seat at GubaAwards.com
or call 024-515-6705 or 059-738-5229.
Guba Awards 2025. Connect, build, renew.
Hello, Ghana. It's a new year and Bill's Microcredit is here to support your dreams. If you're not working but want to start a business, don't let money stop you. With just your Ghana card, you can get a loan to turn your ideas into reality. Already running a business? Need more capital? Or are you a salary worker looking for extra funds? Bills offers fast and easy loans with no collateral, no deposit, and no SUSI savings required. Wherever you are, whatever you need, Bills makes it happen. Call Bills Microcredit today. Call 0596-920-833 or 0302-200-390 and get started. Bills is licensed and regulated by the Bank of Ghana. Bills, financing your needs. Terms and conditions apply.
Well, you can tell by the way I use my voice. Music loud, women want the thing correct. Since I was born, it's alright. I'm okay, and you may look the other way, but we can try to understand and do your time to make no man. Whether you're a brother or whether
Welcome back. It's the Super Morning Show on Joy 99.7 FM. We're so glad you've stayed with us all morning. Our guests today who are helping us navigate our conversation on surviving cancer are Dr. Florence Dede, who is a consultant general surgeon at Kolebu Teaching Hospital. She's also survived cancer and is telling us about her personal experiences. We also have joining us via Zoom Dr. Abena Sapong, who's a palliative care specialist. She's the head of the palliative care unit at the Department of Family Medicine at Kolebu, and she joins us via Zoom. Dr. Sapong, good morning to you.
Good morning. Good morning to you, Kojo, and good morning to my boss, Dr. Dede.
Hey, I've had so many phone calls about you, Dr. Sapong.
Oh, really?
Everybody was calling to tell me that you are coming on my show, so I should roll out the red carpet for you. You have fans,
I'm privileged.
Yes, everybody. My sister was calling. Your husband was. How's Humphrey? How is he doing? Is he all right?
Humphrey is fine. He's very well.
All right. Okay. We're very happy you could join us because you work in a particular field that very few unfortunate people get to experience. Maybe you could start off by explaining to us, the uneducated, what palliative care actually is.
Okay, thank you. So, palliative care basically is good medicine. That's what I say. Palliative care is providing comprehensive and holistic care to anybody who is suffering from a serious illness. We call it a life-limiting illness. It could or could not kill you. And so palliative care's aim is to ensure that the patient and their family have reduced distress and suffering as much as possible through the disease process. So just because, for instance, your illness cannot be cured, does not mean that you should suffer, and neither should your family. And so palliative care is providing that comfort care spiritually, because when you're sick, it actually even affects your belief system. Palliative care is providing that comfort care for you and your family psychologically. There may be fears, there may be anxiety, there may be sadness associated with the diagnosis and everything you have to go through. Palliative care also provides that comfort care socially. Somebody might not be able to work, might not be able to do their hobbies, go out there, their family is in distress, they are constantly in hospital, sending all resources. And so that social aspect is affected. And then palliative care also deals with the physical aspect, which is the symptoms that have been brought about as a result of the disease process. And so it's a multidisciplinary team approach. You have doctors of different cadre of specialties, nurses, clinical psychologists, dietitians, all coming together to help the patients and their family going through this. I'd say that initially palliative care was seen as just end-of-life care. When you're dying and there's nothing that can be done for you, then shift the person to palliative care. But that has changed. The definition has evolved over the years, and now end-of-life care is just a component of palliative care. So long as you have a serious illness and you're suffering as a result of that, palliative care is that comfort care that reduces your suffering as a result.
By the time cancer patients come to you, what's their state of mind?
So unfortunately, because people still have that misconception that palliative care should only come in when all curative measures have failed, most of the patients that come are advanced. They are advanced cases that are probably no longer responding to treatment, and that's when they're referred for palliative care. Sometimes the state of mind is one of loss of hope, depressed, fear, anger, pain, very few people are very hopeful by the time they are referred to us, because communication of what we really do may not have been properly done. Some of them are excellently done. People would go on Google, and Google would still give the definition of hospice care. And most of the time, really, such people have very advanced diseases, and reversibility is a problem. So they're really broken. They're really broken. And that's when we come in to try to help them out of that broken state, that even if the outcome cannot be changed, we may just be able to affect the journey.
I know that there are some great medical professionals in Ghana, especially at Kolebu, who do a fantastic job. And sometimes doctors have to go above and beyond, in aid of their patients. But I get the feeling that in your unit, above and beyond is basically the bare minimum, that you really have to extend yourselves for the benefit of your patients. What does that feel like?
It can be hard sometimes. It can be hard. You can imagine constantly seeing painful side of people's health, having to deal with families crying all the time, resources being exhausted because of hope that a curative measure would have worked, and it's no longer working. There are people who sell their land, they sell their property in anticipation that a cure would be given, and it's no longer given. So it's very draining on us as health workers. It can be very draining. But I believe we are always guided by the fact that our goal is to help. Our goal is to try and make things better, because the fact is, who would help them? I mean, we're all coming together to help them. Even if they don't see a doctor or they can't take a medication to cure them, they're going through a lot of distress. They are crying. But sometimes we make things better. We try to make things better. There are people who are afraid because they're leaving their family, young children. And then you start having a conversation with them that, have you put anything in place? Have you thought of things that you could do for your children to make life better? I think that for me, my hardest is children's palliative care. And when I have to attend to patients who are my age, it's always hard for me. And children's palliative care is so interesting, because you may have a child who has a bad prognosis and may die, and they're just playing around, and their parents are aware, and they are crying, and they're in distress, and it's so sad. It's so sad. In fact, today I have a hat on, not because I just want to wear a hat, because today is International Children's Palliative Care Day, and everybody wears a hat. And if you ask why you're wearing a hat, then we tell you about children's palliative care, and maybe palliative care in general. So it can be very distressing. Sometimes you need to take a break, put in self-care measures that work for you as a healthcare practitioner, seek psychological support. It can be difficult, but we are driven by the fact that at the end of the day, we are able to provide help for a patient, and even if the patient dies, provide help for the family. We've established very strong bonds, even from families, with patient relatives, and I think that's the ultimate goal.
Stay with us, Dr. Sapon. I've got loads more I want to ask you, but I'm bringing in your colleague. And by the way, for those of you who are listening, you will have noticed the difference in sound quality. We apologize. I think our Zoom connection is not great, but we can hear Dr. Sapon quite clearly. It's just that the quality is not the best. We're working on that. We're hoping to improve that for you. Let me bring in Dr. Dede. And I guess we can start looking at things more from the sort of the treatment side of things now. How well equipped is Ghana? Not just Kolebu, right? But Ghana. How well equipped is Ghana for the treatment of cancers?
That's a difficult question. I think so. You clearly said not Kolebu. So some places I think are very well equipped. So when you take the teaching hospitals, There's facility for definitely surgery, for chemotherapy, for radiotherapy, immunotherapy, and those are the usual arms along which cancers are treated. But when we go beyond the teaching hospitals, then the problems start. So when we take radiotherapy, for instance, there are only 3 centers in Ghana which have radiotherapy machines. So 2 in Accra, 1 in Kolebu, 1 in a private center, and 1 in Komfo-Anokye. So that means anybody in Ghana who requires radiotherapy as part of their cancer treatment has to find their way to one of these centers. Clearly, if you're in Accra, it's not so difficult. Or if you're in Kumasi, it's not so difficult. But then as you move further away from these areas, it becomes a problem. And radiotherapy for cure is usually not given on just one day. It's given for a number of days, 3 weeks, 4 weeks, 5 weeks. So people have to move from wherever they are and find a place to live and access these facilities. When it comes to surgery, I think that's a lot better because you have surgeons scattered all over the place. So regional hospitals are equipped. Probably not all the surgery. So depending on the specialty you are looking at and depending on what type of surgery, they may not be able to handle everything, but at least a lot of the basic things can be done. Chemotherapy as well initially wasn't so widespread, but increasingly more centers are able to also administer chemotherapy. So we are not quite there yet. I think there's still a lot to be done in terms of facilities and improving access to treatment for patients.
Now, we keep hearing that early detection is so important. In your experience, break it down into percentages, just top of your head. I mean, would you say that more people detect early than
No,
those
unfortunately,
who don't?
unfortunately not. So I'll use breasts as an example because that's the area in which I work. For breast cancer, we have probably about 60%, at times even 70% being detected late. And so that's what skews our outcomes negatively. Because when you have, in a study that was done in Kolebu a while ago, for those who were detected very early, stage 0, stage 1, 5-year survival was more than 90%. For those who were detected stage 4, which is where the cancer has spread beyond the breast, the 5-year survival was about 15%.
Whoa.
So you can imagine that if you have more in the stage 3, stage 4 as compared to stage 0, stage 1, stage 2, then you are more likely to have a poorer overall survival. So unfortunately, we have most of our patients coming in late. Occasionally, like I said, a few of them may even come early, but because of fear of treatment or whatever it is, they disappear and they come back when it's late. So the early detection is not the only thing. It's early detection coupled with effective treatment. Because if you pick it early and you still don't do anything about it, it's just as good as not picking it early.
Dr. Sapong,
Yes.
maybe some numbers from you as well. I mean, about how many patients do you see in your unit? What would it be, monthly, yearly?
Yes, so so in Kolebu we have different teams in the hospital, and I will be speaking for the palliative care unit, which has the pioneer palliative care team. For our unit, we see an average of about 20 a week.
Cancer patients.
And then in a year, for last year, for instance, we saw about 363. Now, this is because it's a referral-based clinic. Services of palliative care under the clinic are not covered by national health insurance, and so patients have to pay for services. Sometimes patients just don't come because they will Google what palliative care is, and it just coming means that you've accepted that you're dying. These are some of the things that deter. Some physicians also might not refer to palliative early because they feel like let's just continue managing, seeing what we can do, and where there's nothing we can do, then we can send to palliative care. So these are the numbers we're recording based on all that's going on. However, most of our cases come in the advanced stage. Most of our cases come in the advanced stage.
So all those numbers were for cancer?
So about 97% of our referrals are for cancer. However, we have other non-oncological referrals for maybe a chronic kidney disease. In both children and adults, we have for Parkinson's, we have for strokes, but majority of our referrals are cancer patients.
How often do people survive after coming for palliative care?
Survive. So the longest stay for a patient after referral to our clinic has been 3 years. We actually have a patient who is still coming, was referred 3 years ago, and comes to the palliative care clinic, goes to a oncology unit, goes to the gynae unit. So in our records, that has been the longest we have had.
Wow.
However, we have referrals where patients are actually gasping on the point of dying, they are struggling for breath, and then you have a referral to come and see that patient. Usually there's very little you can do at that stage other than provide some sort of care for the family, bereavement care, and to support them. But most of our numbers are very, very advanced, and we have a patient who's been with us for 3 years.
Wow, that's encouraging. What would you say is are the challenges, or let me rephrase the question? What would make your work easier?
I love that question. I think our work would be much easier if all services were covered by insurance, where you just write a medication or write an intervention and it's done. Our work would be easier if we had the numbers. Currently, there are very few palliative care physicians in the country. The nursing numbers are catching up, but it's still not the required number. So human resource and expertise in palliative care is really low. Things would be easier if we develop that perception that palliative care is not end of life, it's not doom. And health practitioners will actually initiate palliative care. There are levels of palliative care. The first level is for every health practitioner to actually know what it is, be able to discuss with their patients, and moving on to be able to refer appropriately. Sometimes you have a patient coming to the clinic and their diagnosis hasn't been discussed, and then you're told, "Oh, I was told when I come to the clinic, you tell me what's wrong with me." I feel that initial diagnosis, even though hard, that initial conversation must be held with the patient before the patient is referred to the palliative care clinic, because we tend to spend a long time on a patient. Averagely, we spend about an hour and a half or two on one patient, and that's how come we are making an appointment-based clinic, because someone comes and he say, "Why were you asked to come to a palliative care clinic?" He says, "Well, I don't know. They said when I come, you tell me, or they said you'd show me how to eat better." Or a patient who clearly would not make it, you're told, "Oh, they said when I come, you would take care of me, and then I'll go back and continue my treatment," knowing very well that is not the thing. So instead of running away from this very difficult conversation, if all health practitioners would try and initiate the conversation and maybe have us continue, that would help. We also have home care services, but that is also a paid service. And I think that if this is covered at insurance, then with increasing team members, we'll be able to go out there to see patients who may not be able to sit in a car and come to the clinic, because sometimes it's challenging even getting someone to sit in a car for review. So cost is a problem, human resource is a problem, awareness is a problem, and if this is dealt with, I think our work will be much easier.
If you just joined us, we're having our conversation about surviving cancer. It's the 5th in our series, our Cancer Awareness Month series, and our guests, Dr. Florence Didi, who is a consultant surgeon at Kolibu, and she's joined by Dr. Abna Sapong, who's the head of palliative care unit, also at Kolibu. this is how I think we should wrap things up. Dr. Florence, you've got millions of people listening right now, some of whom are going through what you went through, are terrified, have no idea what's coming next. Unfortunately, we're being told some of them don't even get properly diagnosed and then they get sent to palliative care. So they may not be benefiting from the very best attention depending on which hospital is looking after them. They are scared. They have no idea what's coming next. But you do. Talk to them.
Well, I would say that we should also talk to our doctors and our healthcare practitioners. So, unfortunately, at times patients, of course, because of all that they are going through, so Dr. Sapon mentioned that patients may get to them and don't even know what is wrong. Very often, we actually have told them, but it all didn't sink. So, like I said, it's good to have support along this journey. So even when you are coming to hospital, if there's somebody you can come with, it's good. You come with a friend, you come with a partner, you come with a child, and they're sitting in their conversation. So even when you leave and you've forgotten some of the things, they can remind you about it. So I think the support is very important. Don't try and go this journey alone. It's difficult. It's almost impossible. So make sure you have support, good support to carry you through, and talk to your doctors. Discuss things. If there's something you don't understand, something you are not happy about, something you are not sure of, just ask the questions and we would answer. In times past, it's like people were afraid. They don't want to. The doctor says it and it's fine. I don't even want to ask any questions. But if you ask, you will be told. You wouldn't ask a question and the doctor will say, no, I will not tell you. So whatever is on your mind, whatever you don't understand, feel free to talk. And these days, we also work with, also have a lot of support in our work, let me put it that way. So in Kolibu and several other places, there are breast care nurses, there are survivors who come and help, there are psychologists. So there's a lot of support around. Reach out and try and get all the necessary help that you need. It's not there are different stages of it, different outcomes, but whatever it is, there's always some hope. There's always something that can be done, even if it cannot be cured. Often some control can be given, symptoms can be controlled and all that. So I think we shouldn't give up. We shouldn't lose hope. We should reach out for help and be compliant with whatever treatment that is offered to us. And when you are not happy with something, don't just disappear. Don't just sit at home and decide I won't do anything. Seek another opinion, talk to somebody else, discuss what is going on, and I think in so doing you'll be able to get the best for yourself.
I thought I'd save the last word for you, Dr. Sapong. It's scary, cancer, and you see the scariest part of it. What's your message for those listening?
My message is that yes, cancer is scary, but does not have to be scary depending on how you look at it. And usually fear is what prevents most people from presenting early to the hospitals. Most people detect changes in their body, but the fear of the unknown keeps them at home. My advice is detect a change and seek help. Seek help in a hospital, seek help in a facility. Spirituality can be added to the medical treatment that is being given, so you don't need to choose one or the other. You can deal with both. What I would also say is that we need a policy for palliative care in the country. We need to ensure that palliative care is integrated across all health systems and not just in tertiary and quaternary institutions, at all levels of care, irrespective of where you are in the country. Even in the most remotest of places, you should be able to receive this care. Palliative care is supportive care. That's what I can say. It is supportive care. If you are afraid to use the word palliative, we will call ourselves supportive care for you, because the cancer journey is one that affects you holistically, and you will need that help and support in every aspect of your life. So please come when you're referred. Thank you.
You've both given us a lot to think about, and I'm very grateful to you both. Dr. Abna Sapong, who heads the palliative care unit at Kolibu, and Dr. Florence Dede, who is a consultant surgeon, also from Kolibu. Thank you both for your time with us this morning. God bless you.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
All right, there's more right after these.
Luck is everywhere for everyone.
This year is going to be sweet. I don't just feel it, I know it, because the Luckiest Season 3 is back.
And I'm about to show you how to grab your golden ticket. Just dial *712# and follow the prompts to purchase your ticket. Or go to theluckiestafrica.com, hit community tickets, and pick your lucky number.
Or let the system do its magic. Choose how much you want to spend from 1 to 5,000 Ghana cedis. You can even buy a ticket for someone else. Be someone's hero. Payment? Easy. Mobile money in Ghana or card if you're international.
One ticket can turn 1 CD into 500 times more. That's maths we love. Or your community will win 10 times more. So let's get lucky together, because luck is everywhere.
Mommy, the Nido.
Hello. Please add a pack of Nido.
Sure. Sister, is that your daughter?
Yes.
The last time she came to buy Nido by herself, and I forgot to collect my money.
Oh, sorry. I'll pay today.
Don't be sorry. She made sure to remind me. I love her honesty. So well done.
Oh, thank you. Confident, curious kids will change our world. Nido, especially formulated with iron, vitamin C, and A. Nido, your love, their future.
This advert is FDA approved. Who is calling me this other one?
Hello. Good evening, Kwame.
Good evening.
We are into baby foods and would like to introduce...
Wait a minute. How did you get my number? You just use ways and means to find people's numbers and be calling them by heart. No respect for privacy or anything at all.
Oh, Bra Kwame.
Is your business privacy ready? Do you collect and use information of people in your line of work, like their name, number, location? You might be doing the wrong things. Whether you're a big company or a small one, you must respect people's right to privacy. Register and be certified by the Data Protection Commission of Ghana. It is the law. You will receive the necessary training, advice, and guided on the right systems to put in place to help protect information you collect about people. Register your company. It's simple and online. Visit www.dataprotection.org.gh to register. Privacy is the responsibility of everyone. Remember, privacy is personal.
Joe, knock him well. In the fit, adjust 60 degrees. He enter. Hey, boss, this one to eat crack. The first one, it be so no, you spoil them. What I go tell my customer? This be the fake pipe crack.
Get the king of all pipes and stop these excuses. DPS Pipes. When I say DPS, it's durable, premium quality, safe, and suitable for domestic, industrial, and agricultural use. Why choose inferior? Go for DPS Pipes. Comes in variety of colors and shapes. Choose the king. Avoid excuses. DPS Pipes. Pipe Munginahini. Call 0543-662-727. Locate our factory off Spintex Road, Coca-Cola Down. DPS Pipes. Connecting you to life.
Saswabo, Sasso, Sipumenton Preco. Sasso, Sipumenton Preco. Edrana Dramin, Yabusesh, Yahasia, Malaria, Mina Mekone, Sasso Spray. Every mosquito started run away. Oh, come on, tonton preco. Sasso, mi se come tonton preco. Oh, come on, tonton preco. Sasso, come tonton preco. Nani shamne die demonstronko.
This advert is FDA approved.
FPAC is effective for headaches and relieves the symptoms of flu,
colds, and catarrh. FPAC blows away the pain associated with sore throats. During and after a hard day's work, FPAC relieves you of body pains. After the day's sports workout, FPAC helps the body to control the aching muscles. FPAC is effective against feverishness. FPAC reduces body temperature associated with malaria and other fevers. FPAC is effective against rheumatic pains. You can find FPAC in all pharmacy and chemical select shops throughout the country. FPAC is not recommended for children less than 16 years of age, ulcer and asthmatic patients, pregnant and lactating mothers. If symptoms persist for more than 2 days, consult your doctor. FPAC blows your pain away.
FPAC Junior follows in the tradition of FPAC tablets, a trusted friend to relieve your child of pain associated with teething, catarrh, cold and fever. The good that FPAC does for you, FPAC Junior does for your child. FPAC Junior is for children between 6 months and 12 years. FPAC Junior blows your child's pain away.
Coffee in your cup and joy on the set. The Super Morning Show is always the best bet on Joy 99.7
I'll be on the phone, calling you tonight. I wanna make you feel me, make me know the fight. I don't wanna sleep alone, wanna hold you tight, but I fool my eyes, but I'll be alright. Forever, on my laptop, on my keto, on my sheet on. Say them go feel it, them go run it down, them go hold it, them go. Say them go feel it, them go run it down, them go hold it, them go. I be talking to myself, and I don't even notice. She got me feeling like a zombie, and she dey shoot like Chuck Norris. The way she put that body down, you got me falling truly. I just touched down, when I see you now, I've been on the phone, calling you tonight. I wanna make you show me, make me know the fight. I don't wanna sleep alone, wanna hold you tight. I pull my eyes, but I'll be alright. Forever, my laptop, on my keto, on my sheet on. Say them go feel it, them go run it down, them go hold it, them go. Say them go feel it,
them go feel it.
Them go run it down.
Just like you're feeling it here on the Super Morning Show on this fantastic Friday. We're gearing up for the weekend, and it looks like we are not the only ones. Alisa Hotel has descended upon us bearing gifts. Let's say good morning to Kwasi Prempe and Sybil Kwe, both of whom are from the marketing department of Alisa Hotel. Gentlemen, good morning to you both.
Good morning, Kojo.
What brings you to our, merry little corner on a Friday morning like this?
Well, like you said, we come bearing gifts. It's Customer Service Appreciation Week, and we are appreciating all of our partners. Joy FM being a very big partner to Alisa, we decided we would pay you a visit and share what we have always been sharing, but share with you this week, and appreciate you for being a wonderful partner to Alisa Hotel.
That is so kind of you. I see that they give to Modu nice big box of pastries and pack of fruits, juices, and you guys have pulled out all the stops.
Yes, we have.
Yeah. So okay, Customer Service Week. It looks like everybody's taking it very seriously. But what does it mean at Alisa Hotel?
So to us, our slogan is Kwaba means more than welcome, and we go the extra step to make sure your welcome at Alisa doesn't stop at Akwaba. We go the extra step. So we are trying to show that this week, for the week in the hotel, we're giving out corporate gifts to any and all that participates. We are having a draw every day in the hotel. If you drop your call card, we'll do a draw at the end of the day and you win something. We're trying to give back all the kindness that our customers have shown to us this week. In fact, the whole of this month, but especially this week, since it's the Customer Appreciation Week, we are trying to give back to the wonderful customers that we have.
That is really encouraging. So, the same way that you guys have stopped by, and surprised us.
Yes.
If someone listening decides to stop by and surprise Alisa Hotel this weekend, what sort of packages are available for them?
Thank you. I mean, we have this evening our Friday barbecue, as always. It's always a fun time with our live band. Sunday, this weekend also is our brunch, Sunday brunch at 12. If you want to stop by Tema, the same thing is happening there. Our Tema branch also has those available. We have some wonderful weekend packages for rooms as well. If you'd like to book online, we have a 15% off this week just for our customers to say thank you.
Well, that is special. And we say thank you for bringing us these lovely gifts. And we hope that you have a wonderful weekend, Kwasi and Sybil.
Thank you very much, Wijo.
Thank you very much.
All right, nice one there. All right, listen, we've got quite a bit more to do, haven't we, Blessed? Before we bow out this morning. And I see you've got a handful of information.
That's right. I feel like you're always reacting to customers. Well, it's time to get ahead. Customer Service Africa is presenting to you the 4th International Customer Service Summit for 2025, esteemed at unlocking customer loyalty through proactive and predictive service. So join guest speakers, keynote Dr. Emmanuel Day to me, special guest Dr. Daniel Macaulay, Lady Dental Martin, and top industry players on the 10th of October 2025, 9 a.m. at the Tank Palace Hotel. Sponsors, we have the African Regent Hotel, Leather on Cole, Ghana, and also Green Tech Tours. Media partners, Joy from Joy News, Joy Business, and Joy Prime, and others. Don't miss this chance to transform service, spark innovation, and drive profits. You can register. It's register.easytag.com, and you can call 020-009-5070. You can also reach them on 0242-861-098. And there's so much more happening this morning. And just a reminder as well, that is your organization privacy ready? Do you collect and use information in the line of work, like their name, number, image, location, email, bank account, and so much more? Listen up, you might be doing the wrong thing. So whether you're a big company or a small one, you must respect people's right to privacy. So register and be certified by the Data Protection Commission of Ghana. It is the law. You receive necessary training when it comes to advice and be guided on the right systems to put in place to help protect the information that you collect about people. So register your company or your business or your organization or association. Now it's simple, it's online, no need to move from the comfort of your home. Just visit dataprotection.org.gh, register or call 0256 301 533. You can also reach them on 0308 040 889 for assistance. Privacy is the responsibility of everyone. Remember that privacy is personal.
Privacy is personal.
Yeah, it
Facts.
is. Yeah.
Okay. All right. Let me tell you a little bit about what DHL Express is up to. And they're saying that whether you're sending or receiving your shipments from Asia, Australia, Europe, or the USA, or even the Middle East, or anywhere across Africa, DHL Express has you covered. They've got dedicated aircraft flying in and out of Accra daily, and they ensure reliable uplift of all your shipments. Uplift, I like that. Okay, so from documents and gift items to cosmetics, clothing, dried fish, processed foods, spare parts, samples, whatever it is that needs to fly, DHL says that their services to the USA remain active and reliable. And of course, there's more. DHL now offers intra-city same-day domestic delivery. That's a relief. Okay, so that's available right here in Ghana. It's fast, it's affordable, and it's convenient. Okay, so if you want updates or you want to make inquiries, you can call 0244 485 176, or you could try 0571 137 599. You can also go to dhl.com to learn more. With DHL, you enjoy real-time tracking, of course, speed, security, and peace of mind. DHL, excellence simply delivered.
Just a great opportunity for you if you're passionate about working in the travel industry and you want to be an airline ticketing agent, a travel agent, or possibly you want to be an airport passenger ground staff. This is your opportunity to train at Josh Training Institute. They are running IATA and hospitality programs delivered to you with industry experienced tutors. So you'd have your foundation in travel and tourism, you'd have your training in consultancy in travel and tourism, then there's the management level when it comes to travel business and passenger ground services, as well as the air cargo introductory. If you're a university student studying tourism, hospitality, languages, related fields, or probably you're just an SHS graduate eager to step into that industry, you could also be a working professional and you don't have that long desire to work in the hospitality industry. You get 4 months of tuition at Josh Trading Institute. They also offer 3 months real-world internship experience and hands-on training as well. So call them today, 0257 457 472. You can locate them Asylum Down near the Asylum Down roundabout, and it's joshtraininginstitute.com. You can find out more there. This is your opportunity to earn an internationally recognized IATA and Amadio certification. Enroll now and don't miss the chance to train, certify, and launch your dream career. And we are getting excited about the EcoBank Joy News Habitat Fair happening on the 23rd to 26th of October this year. It's supported and brought to you by EcoBank, the Pan-African Bank. Also brought to you by Drive EVGH. You're driving into a sustainable future. So many people on board, and it will be raining discounts, and there will be a surprise act on the day. So don't forget to be a part of this year's program at the Accra International Conference Center. Virtual Security Africa will be there, Safety Homes Solutions, Super Lock Technology, DPS Pipes, Elegant Homes, and General Constructions. Gold Gate Properties, Ayuda, Special Gardens, DBS Industries, Door Master, Lesh Fortune, LandlordAfrica.com, The Builders Market, Right House Energy, Syntex Tank, Automation Ghana, Interplus, Yoben Security Doors, Clifton Homes, Western Villas, and MTN. Everywhere you go will be on board this year. Then we have Green Box Sewage as well, a much better septic tank. So EcoBank Joy News Habitat Fair for 2025, we're saying to you this morning that when you dream it, you can own it and live it.
Now, you've been planning, haven't you? Yes. Biding your time, waiting for the right moment to make your move. Well, Stanbic Bank says that moment is now. They've dropped their rates, which means you can now walk in and get yourself a Stanbic personal loan, a vehicle loan. You can get consumer finance. You can get a solar loan, a home loan, or a credit card. So be unstoppable with Stanbic Bank. Go to stanbicbank.com.gh to learn more.
Luck is everywhere, and it's winning season again this time. It's not just about chasing the wins, it's about collecting them. And the luckiest is back again, bigger and better, with chances to change your life. Let me just give you a sense of how you can be a part of it. Star 712 hash, choose option 1, buy a ticket for yourself. You have option 2 for someone else, and want the system to generate a lucky ticket for you, go with option 1 again. Prefer to choose your own ticket number, and that should be option 2. Confirm your payments with Momo and you're in. There's also the online approach. So if you want to do this online, it's the luckiestafrica.com. Then you can register, tap on community tickets to either pick your own lucky number, and you can also let the system choose for you. You can buy your tickets for someone else too. So when it's time to pay, use your MTN Momo if you're in Ghana. You can pay with your card if you're abroad, and one ticket can multiply your money by 500 times more the value, and it could be 10 times over for a whole community. This is your golden chance to hop on and let's get lucky together, because luck is everywhere.
Everywhere.
Yes,
All
that's
right,
true.
listen. If you need fuel, make a stop at Star Oil. It's become Ghana's largest OMC, and they've got over 240 stations, across the nation. And look, they give you high quality fuel. You get great service, and of course, real value for your money. And this is why Ghanaians are switching to Star Oil. So look, you can get yourself a Star card, which allows you to enjoy safe cashless fueling and easy expense tracking. So wherever you go, choose Star Oil for your quality and affordable fuels. All right then, one more and then we wrap things up, and we'll do that after these messages.
The luckiest. Luck is everywhere for everyone, yeah. The luckiest. Luck is everywhere for everyone, yeah. Money we define every day and night. Mama, Dada keep on hustling for the family. The luckiest. Last dance, everyone to hush. You can win some cash. You can be the luckiest with one city. Luckiest with 5,000. The luckiest. The teacher got the market woman. You can be the luckiest. Oh, the luckiest. Luck is everywhere for everyone. You can be the luckiest. The luckiest. Luck is everywhere for everyone. Stars everyone to hush. Luck is everywhere. Luck is everywhere. Oh, tell me, are you feeling lucky? Because I'm feeling lucky. Because I'm feeling like the ultimate. That's how we go win. If I win, you win. You could be the luckiest.
It's the Electroland Back to School promo. Get huge deals on NASCO LED TVs from $899 CDs, washing machines from 1,399 Ghana CDs with free iron on some models, AC from 2,799 Ghana CDs, TCL TVs with free 43 or 55 inches TV on selected purchases. Grab a Samsung 43 to 65 UHD Smart 4K TVs and get a free TV wall bracket. NASCO top and bottom mount fridges from 1,499 Ghana cedis with free portable juicer. Ceiling fan for 449 Ghana cedis. Grill microwave from 949 Ghana cedis. Garment steamer for 699 Ghana cedis. NASCO blender for 219 cedis. Tabletop burner for 449 Ghana cedis. Rush and get yours. Visit www.electrolandgh.com or call 0503 159 739. Don't miss out on these amazing deals.
You know, say Premier League no get size, the passion, the goals, hey, it a be rough. And DSTV is giving premium customers the chance to watch a Premier League game live. All you need to do is to keep your DSTV premium subscription active from now till 15th December. Dial *759# and stand the chance to watch your favorite star play before your very eyes. This promo is brought to you by the NLA on the Caritas Lottery platform. T&Cs apply. DSTV, your home of entertainment.
Every 3 minutes, someone in Africa is diagnosed with cancer. But here's what you need to know. Many cancers are preventable, and when caught early, many are beatable. This October, Joy 99.7 FM presents the Cancer Awareness Month, a comprehensive 4-week series bringing you Ghana's leading cancer specialists to discuss the cancers affecting our communities. From breast cancer to prostate cancer, from childhood cancers to blood cancers, our expert doctors will answer your questions and share life-saving information about prevention, early detection, and treatment. Join us every weekday this October on the Super Morning Show as we feature pathologists, surgeons, oncologists, and cancer survivors sharing knowledge that could save your life or the life of someone you love. Cancer Awareness Month, October on Joy 99.7 FM. Because when it comes to cancer, what you don't know can hurt you.
October welcomes you to the EcoBank Jolly News Habitat Fair 2025 at the Accra International Conference Center from 8 a.m. to 8 p.m. each day. It's time to turn your home ownership dreams into a lived reality. Whether you're breaking ground, building up, or simply finishing your space, EcoBank Jolly News Habitat Fair is designed with you in mind. The EcoBank Joy News Habitat Fair is powered by EcoBank, the Pan-African Bank, and brought to you by Drive EVGH, Drive into a Sustainable Future, and supported by Virtual Security Africa, security for all, safety and home solutions. You think of a door? We have it. Superlock Technologies Limited. You deserve the best. DPS Pipes, connecting you to life. Elegant Homes and General Construction Limited, where quality meets value. Gold Key Properties, transforming the landscape. Ayuda, Ghana's #1 services app. Bako, services Bebre. Special Gardens, memorable living. DBS Industries Limited. We truly are your roof experts. Door Masters, the best indoors. Lash Fortune Limited, unleashing luxury with perfection, one space at a time. LandlordAfrica.com, bringing the real estate industry to your doorstep. The Builders Market. Bathroom, get it right. Right House Energy Limited. Let's build smarter energy together. Masters in solar installation. Sintex Tank. Air strong, air tough. Automation Ghana. West Africa's choice for smart solution. Interplast. We make sure water reaches you. Even space. U-Bent Security. Doors, protecting lives and properties. Clifton Homes. Beautiful homes, wise investment. Western Villas, where dreams meet reality. MTN, everywhere you go. EcoBank Joy News Habitat Fair 2025. Dream it, own it, live it.
Ladies and gentlemen, I do you well all my life, but you play me through my heart for all my love. I used to follow body, when other guys are touching body, you can pack and go. Yeah, you think say how you stay on top. I do plenty, donkey, love for you all my love. Yeah, I used to follow body, when other guys are touching body, you can pack and go. You can pack and go. If you leave me now, you're gay. I don't go follow you again. No, no go pass me. My head no go knock me. Don't be for yet. If you leave me now, you're gay. I don't go follow you again. No go pass me. My head no go knock me. Don't be for yet.
And Kwame Eugene there serenading us with some great tune here on the Super Morning Show. 15 to the top of the hour, and myself and Kojo will be saying goodbye to you, but there's so much more fun coming up with Doreen Ando, the queen of the airwaves. You don't want to miss that as well, but we're still in that fun, and lots of you sending your messages to us on WhatsApp 0551111997. This one says, hello Kojo, good morning, and I believe it's about the conversation you were having earlier, Kojo. It says, God bless you for bringing our dear Dede to being a survivor herself has been a huge blessing to us, and we the cancer survivors. She's part of my survival story and becoming an advocate. Honestly, Dr. Dede and her team has been a blessing to us. God continue to bless her. And this one says, good morning, could you ask Dr. Dede whether she has ever been a patient who had gone through some I'm not too familiar with this technical term of removing both breasts, because they have a family history of it, because of no breast. Okay, I'm not too clear with this one. Dr. Nutakol, you'd have to send that message through to us again. But this one also reads that. Okay, so this one says, that's Dr. Florence, makes it easier for us. Like she said, you need to be positive and you need positive support. Of course, we'll be taking some more of your messages as we go on, but some birthday dedications as well this morning for you. And could you guess what? Today is the birthday of Madame Grace Kobwa Lati Obeng, a retired catechist of the Pentecost Church, Ghana, Boso. You are our greatest blessing and inspiration. May your day be filled with lots of love and God's endless grace. Happy 84th anniversary going out to you from your children, grandchildren, and the entire family as well. They say a happy birthday going out to you. Today is also the birthday of, I must point it out, Kwasi Shandov. He is the Media Relations Officer at the Ministry of Lands and Natural Resources, and of course from lots of your colleagues here and all of us here, we say a happy birthday going out to you. You have a big fight ahead of you. Probably should spend a few more years tackling and dealing with the issues of illegal mining. Here we go again. A happy birthday to Sharon Katamanso at the Sales and Marketing Department at Crab Marriott Hotel. Enjoy a beautiful birthday, and it's coming through from your little sis Ebenezer Sabute. This one also says a special birthday wish going out to Dickness Elizabeth Akono. Thank you for all the sacrifices and love for the family. We wish you good health, happiness, and long life. It's from your husband and children, Elder Emmanuel Akono, Samo, Tina, Rhoda, and Esther. Right, so great messages there, and you can keep yours coming through. Do that on 055-1111-997. Everyone knows that journey is starting with a move this October. Ghana is taking that giant leap forward at the GAT Fair 2025, brought to you by the University of Ghana School of Engineering Science in partnership with the National Road Safety and Authority and the Ministry of Transport. It's from the 29th of October to the 1st of November 2025. The University of Ghana Sports Stadium Complex becomes that hub for automobile, aviation, maritime logistics, energy, and transport safety experience. They will have over 50 exhibitors, groundbreaking transport innovations, and powerful industry fora with over 5,000 attendees connecting and acting together with government, business, and technology leaders with a theme mobilizing the future. Integrating innovation, safety, and sustainability. Integrating innovation, safety, and sustainability will be the focus for the GAT Fair 2025 and will spark new ideas, partnerships, and opportunities to transform Ghana's transport sector. So don't just watch the future happen, be a part of it. Call 0545 428 404. You can find out more at gatfair.com. It's GHATfair.com, and that's how you find out more about the GAT Fair 2025.
All right, listen, kingdomstoreonline.com, as well as all of their branches, so that's Accra, Tema, Kumasi, Takrady, Winneba, and Cape Coast, are still doing the back to school promo. It's on until the end of October, which means you can pick up to 20% discount on all school items. So that's pens, pencils, erasers, books, bags, whatever the kids need to get back into the classroom. If you want to know more, you can call them on 0302 764 101, or you can email info@kingdomstoreonline.com. Kingdom Books and Stationery is where quality and affordability are assured. Terms and conditions apply.
And maybe this will be of help to you if you're a customer of the National Investment Bank. There's a bit of disruption in services for the Airport City branch. And this is to actually inform you, cherished customers, stakeholders, and general public that the bank's corporate head office has relocated from the Manette Towers, Airport City, to the CD House near the British Council, effective Monday, the 6th of October, 2025. And as part of that relocation process, the Airport City branch will now be closed to the public from Monday, the 6th of October, to Friday, the 10th of October, 2025. So the branch will subsequently reopen for business at its new location on the ground floor of 1 Airport Square near the Palms Hotel, Airport City, 13th of October 2025. During this start and short transition period, customers will kindly encouraged to access services at the Osu Law Court CD House branches and any other convenient NIB branches nationwide. So customers may also use the digital banking platforms to carry out seamless transactions. We sincerely apologize for any inconvenience caused and greatly appreciate your cooperation and continuous loyalty to work and serve you better. So for enquiries, 0302-428-500 is the number to call, and toll free on 0800 007777. NIB, your business is our business.
Yes, indeed. All right. Well, listen, congratulations to all the numerous people who have been called to the bar today. Lots and lots of very hard-working people who are finally reaping the benefits of their sleepless nights. Congratulations to you all. Let me quickly name a couple of them. Congratulations to Sewa Mihia, who is now Sewa Mihia Esquire.
Oh, I see. Great
yes,
news.
called to the bar. Also, Angela Jamina Bwaji wants to congratulate her son, who is being called to the bar this morning. Papa Kweku Jamina Abwaji. Congratulations to you. And you know what it's going to be like, right? All morning on social media, it's going to be picture after picture of people, in their white wigs and black gowns, including my neighbor Patience Agbaleze, who is also being called to the bar.
What a powerful neighbor you have.
Agbaleze. Yes,
What a
Patience
powerful
Agbaleze. Congratulations to you, Patience. Yes, all the sleepless nights have paid off. Very well done.
And you've been a supportive neighbor as well.
Oh, I try to be, but I think her husband is even more supportive. Dennis is Dennis is a very, very supportive. Husband.
Mr. Agbaleze, good morning to you.
That's right. There you go.
And thanks for powering business, empowering empowerment.
Whatever that means. All right, listen, thank you all so much for listening. We're leaving in the capable hands of DJ Wubete. But of course, we've got the 10 o'clock bulletin on its way, and then Cosmopolitan Mix, and all your favorite shows will follow in that order. Enjoy joy until we're back together on Monday. Right?
Thank God it's Friday.
Yay.
If you're a Kujo, you're not too happy. But anyway, from all of us to you,
I'm fairly happy. Fairly happy.
Yeah,
all right, listen, thanks for listening and have a